make their money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they had they dealt with. It's a lot of shit. Like I'm in the union now, and when it comes to negotiations, sometimes
no, you
have to
didn't.
fold. Like sometimes you do gotta fold. Like sometimes you do gotta bend just to put your pride aside. And you know, it might take a loss or L on this one, but when fans get back in the stands, it may be something scripted or maybe like a back verbal agreement between two legitimate parties that hey,
Thanks,
the next deal, you know, we'll get you shot on the next deal. But right now we gotta save face. You know, and that was the big thing. They were trying to save face. And whether they're really legitimate or not, that's exactly what they use. They use COVID, and that makes sense though, because it's what a third of the stands. You know what I'm saying? Some of them ain't even got no people up there at all. In New York.
And I got a checklist. Sorry,
yo, take all that into account.
I still feel like the players allow themselves to be rushed, and when you allow yourself, they allow themselves to be rushed.
Well,
you rushed yourself for not all revenue and not 50% of even the revenue you're not getting all of. You know what I mean? Like that's like a double whammy. Like I can't even get half of the shit that I'm not getting fully of. So first of all, like there's a whole pot of money we can't touch, and the pot of money that we can touch, we're not even getting half of it. And you're bringing in a whole nother revenue of money based off our likeness, and we're not gonna get none of it.
And that's why they're not canceling any games.
Well,
all they did was postpone.
Well, this is
they want to get that money.
It's even worse that they rush themselves.
Set your pride aside. Because, like I say, for instance, like recently, I ain't gonna say no organizations. We had a lot of this shit with Trump was going downhill. He was making moves real quick. He's cutting. Basically, he's in pigeonhole unions. Damn near to non-existence. We seen that, and now we could have been fighting. Hey, like at the moment, we fighting for a whole lot, but we say, you know what? This organization here, we got to close this contract out because we see what's going on. And then another organization, the big organization that you're related to, MyT. Listen, that organization did close their contract out because they had dog mentality. Like, listen, we ain't about to, ain't no hell. And then Trump started making executive orders.
Thank you.
And now they ass don't even have an office in their own building. They working out of trailers. They working on their own time. They working on their own motherfucking, like literally, like they off work. Now I can do my union work. When they had time where you could actually take from work that was legitimate, that wouldn't count to your work time, but you still get paid. You know what I'm saying? They had an office in the building. Shit like that. So my point is that you gotta be able to know when, fold them, when to hold them. You know what I'm saying? Wait till Trump to get out of office, Biden in, now they can make moves, now they can get redo their contract. But they didn't close the contract out, they kept it open, and he signed these executive orders, and now they ass on the street. They still got a union, but it's less teeth than it was the last time. So you just gotta know when that's happening. Because at the ultimate is management. Management is management. And they run this they shit. So you gotta keep that in mind. You know what I mean? It's just a skillful fight, man. That's all. You gotta. With that union shit, it's a different animal, bro. Because you right. Everything y'all saying is fucking right. But at the end of the day, you gotta remember it's their shit. It's their shit. And you gotta be smart.
Nah. He's chugging that.
So let's let you guys know. I came up with an AKA for this podcast when we're all three here. And I'm calling this podcast My Three Drunk Uncles Podcast.
Nice.
Four if you can count me, goddamn.
Oh yeah, listen. Yo, you keep showing up every week. It's gonna be my four drunk uncles.
It's gonna be my three drunk uncles and a friend.
Right, and a friend. Right.
Or the neighbor. Some shit.
Cause I'm like, yo, if your kids or any of our little peoples just listen to the podcast, they be like, yo, this is our three drunk uncles, literally. Like this is what your uncles sound like having a sports conversation.
All right, so check this out. Chill. Maybe you could, you'll be the tiebreaker. Who's the second best AFC team?
Second best team in the AFC.
In the AFC. Second best.
Ooh.
Huh?
You know what's good too? Because he's a Browns fan. Ooh,
that's right. He is a Browns fan.
Chill Will Who is the second best team in the AFC? And it's okay to be biased. Just make your case. You know how that goes.
No, I'm not biased. I'm not. I would. Whenever I ask, I'm like a Kurt.
I don't mind. You know when I say being biased, like it's okay to pick your team. Just let us know. Like, cause listen, if you pick your team,
let us know why.
I know you are gonna have a strong reason why you would pick the Cleveland Browns. Like I know there's some Browns fans that's like, we're the Browns, we're doing good. Baker Mayfield, yeah.
We got our quarterback. You know, Baker's like, I want that 5th-year option. Give me that 5th-year option. Shit, he working. He balling to get his fucking option on.
He definitely want that 5th year.
He gonna get it though.
That's all gonna get is
I
that
gotta
fifth
tell you, he
round.
gonna get it. He's gonna get that. He's gonna get that.
Performance now, but
Good.
we still might draft the fucking quarterback.
Just to keep
Let
some.
me tell you, this might be the. I'm telling you right now, this might be the next. This might be the. Look at 10 years from now, this next draft might be the like. Damn, they had all them quarterbacks. They got probably about 10 of them.
So who's your second best? Stop bullshitting. Who's your second best?
Let him think. We hit him
Yeah,
on the
he's
spot.
thinking. Yeah, you gotta come quick with it.
I think Baltimore is. I think Baltimore is because Lamar Jackson is back to running the ball. Somehow the reason they were trying to make him a passer.
Well, you
now
know,
they make him let him run again. So Baltimore are easy.
can I
And they
actually,
balling right
can
now.
I actually help you out with that? Because that's actually not a bad pick. And the fact that you said that he's running the ball again, I don't think that they made him a runner again. Remember, he had COVID, and I'm learning from people that's been around me. It's sapping your stamina. It saps your stamina, like completely.
Shit,
So
I had it twice, bro. Like 3 months ago, I had it twice.
Oh shit!
My second time, like 3 months ago.
How was your stamina?
So,
how was your wind?
It fuck with you, and it got lingering effects for sure. But it don't. But for them young guys, he'd be alright.
Listen.
He was just like he was. There's one point he wasn't throwing it at all. This is before. We talking about from the beginning of the year. This is before COVID. Like, what the fuck is the office doing?
Okay. Well, maybe he had it.
Future.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see if he's coming back now.
Damn, Baltimore.
But I've
Second best.
I've officially given everybody a COVID.
Over
Everybody that's had
Pitt?
COVID. I'm giving them a
Bills?
COVID pass
Who
this
better
year.
than Baltimore? Who better than Baltimore?
Bills.
Well, I picked the Bills,
Pittsburgh?
and he picked Pittsburgh.
Titans.
Bills.
I picked the Bills.
Titans, hell no. We
Wait.
just whipped the Titans ass.
Somebody picked the Titans. Who picked the Titans? Was that you, KJ, that picked the Titans?
As second best?
Yeah.
No. No.
If you can listen,
I
Derrick
said
Henry
the
is too
going off right
inconsistent
now.
for them to be the
From what I'm
best.
seeing.
Derrick Henry is their offense. I know AJ Brown is good, but make no mistake.
AJ Brown
if
real
Derrick
good.
Henry ain't running for 150 yards, they not winning. And so what happened with most times, look at their losses, is probably against good run defenders like Baltimore or Pittsburgh. They taking the L because Derrick Henry is just a special anomaly. He's really not that good, but he is
He
good.
really ain't that good, but he good.
I said, what?
What had happened?
Shit, Derrick Henry the reason they
Like
beat
he ain't
the Ravens.
special. Like he ain't special, but that boy good. That boy good.
300 yards one game, but then he's not elusive. He's not hard to tackle, really for like a legitimate linebacker core. But at the same time, he got the breakaway speed. He ain't got a decent line I want to block for, but he's just when you look at him, he ain't Saquon, he ain't Barry Sanders, he just straight up and down,
This is
get
my
tough
breakfast
yards.
and lunch right
You
here.
know what I'm saying? He just get tough yards and he'll maul your ass.
Are we gonna go
He's
eat after
bigger than
this?
this motherfucker that's trying to tackle him. So I don't know. It's just weird, man. It's just weird. We watch them against a good run defending team. They don't do well. They just
Yo, but they ball out in yo. That shit they did last year in the playoffs, man. That was impressive, you know. And I think they'll show up again like that.
I'm gonna be real. You can make a case for Cleveland being second best.
No, he said Baltimore.
He didn't even say.
He said Baltimore. Look at his face. He said, but Chilwell said Baltimore.
Wait a minute, Chilwell, you said Baltimore second best team?
He thought you talking about.
I feel like I don't think the Bills are the Bills
Chill.
could be. I
Get
like
him.
the Bills,
Chill.
Get him.
but definitely not Tennessee.
Chill. You know I love
No,
you.
I didn't say Tennessee.
Chill,
I said Pitt.
Chill. You know I love you. You
Mine
would've
was
had
Pitt.
Baltimore.
Chill. You would have had a better.
I'm just talking about in the playoffs. I'm talking about in the playoffs. Like if I think like the second best team, like I'm looking at their potential, bro. Like
You would have had.
I know that record is all whatever, but I wouldn't want to play them niggas in the playoffs.
You know what? Yeah,
You would have
I
had a
wouldn't
better
want to.
chance convincing me of your Browns.
You know what? You right, Chill, because
No.
because they got such a fucked up rep about the playoffs, it's like Baltimore's gonna come into the playoffs and they're gonna have so much pressure on them. Like, yo, we cannot lose.
Pressure. They have no pressure.
They're gonna be like, if they make it, first of all.
If they make it, it's no pressure on Baltimore. I promise you. Not compared to last year, no pressure whatsoever. None.
I just feel like Lamar Jackson back to being hard to stop. You know, he just when he running the ball like that, bro, and they can fit. He's hard. That shit hard to stop, man. I looked at him and we got a decent defense. Contrary to Papa Believe.
I've been watching him all year. He was my quarterback.
We just got
my fantasy.
Secondary.
Just gotta see how that.
We got a shitty secondary, but we got an overall decent defense, and we get turnovers. And that motherfucker just was gashing us, man. And
he's been good to me.
Yeah, it was.
So I had Mike Davis.
I feel you, Chill. My thing is like at the end of the day, we know at some point you have to make that throw to win that game.
And I could use it.
I don't trust Baltimore to be able to do it. But
really busy for you.
My thing is in terms of a second best team. I mean, we all know playoff football. I'm going off what I'm seeing right now, because we all know come postseason play, run the ball, stop the run, big on third down offense and defense. That's how you get to the Super Bowl, and that's how you win the shit.
That's what I'm saying. Tennessee's defense ain't that bad. They're bad, but they ain't that bad.
Right. But at the end of the day, we all know why we don't say Tennessee in terms of Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Do you trust Tannehill to make that throw on third down? Do you think their defense is gonna get that stop on third down? Yeah. No. No to both questions.
But
no to both questions.
Oh no, man. I kind of like
Cleveland. They can play keep away with Mahomes. If Chubb and Hunt are running that football, less time. Yesterday, Kansas City ran 92 motherfucking plays. You cannot do that. You cannot. You will not be. I'm surprised that game was close 92? With how many plays. 92, 41 minutes time of possession. 41 minutes time of possession. Kansas City is beatable. They're the best team, but they're beatable. But they are beatable. They are not as on point as they were last year.
If they have the lead with 4 minutes left, it's a wrap.
I'm going to tell you right now.
You better hope it's 6 minutes left.
I'm telling you right now, if Kansas City keep playing in these fourth quarters the way they've been playing, they're gonna get caught. They're gonna get caught. They're not as on point.
Edmonds got hurt too, man.
They're not as on point as they were. They're
done.
not as on point as you think they are.
They got Bell, but their running back is done. So that's gonna be a little.
They haven't played well at all.
That's gonna be a little challenging.
They play well, like in quarters.
Like in spots, they play well in spots, but consistently, it hasn't been there.
Yeah, but they picked the right spots not to play well. They picked the right spots not to play well though.
Woo, shit.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. They know that. So that's what it is. It's like we know. All right, we can always come back in the quarter. We can bullshit this quarter. Next
but in the playoffs, you don't want to be taking that chance like that. Yeah, especially, like I said, say they play Cleveland and Kareem Hunt and Chubb are running that thing, doing that. That means ball control. First down, you're controlling the clock, and Mahomes is sitting right there on that bench.
Depends how fast
getting cold. You know what I'm saying? Keep away, because obviously they're not gonna have the defense to hold up.
You know what? Adding another team to the playoffs made it kind of interesting. I gotta say, I gotta give the NFL that.
But that's the dangerous part, though. That's the dangerous part.
Yeah.
What you don't want to do is you don't want to be ahead when you come in against KC. Like you don't want to be 2 touchdowns down in the fourth quarter against KC.
Oh, it's over. You're 2 touchdowns down. Forget about it. Forget about it. Over.
Like that's my point. Is that
10, you might have a chance. Maybe.
That's just a dangerous thing because if you make them lock in, if you get a big lead in the beginning, you make them like you almost want them to do their thing in the first half. You know what I'm saying? And then come out and adjust, and then beat their ass. You know, we'll keep away, get a couple turnovers maybe, and surprise them because if them motherfuckers get down and they locked in now, that's their game. Oh shit, Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Even the defense, when they got to play for something, them motherfuckers they play in certain stats. They got a really good defense.
Sports,
so,
I'm sorry, I gotta follow you on Instagram.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
I'd rather be almost down going in the fourth quarter opposed to being up 14 against KC because that motherfucker coming. And he locked in.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Alright, what we gonna get into? We gonna talk basketball or what?
Actually, yeah, we're gonna switch topics for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Before we switch topics, right? I'm gonna take a little quick break. We're gonna reset. We're gonna refocus. We're gonna come back.
Why you need to take a break and refocus?
Right?
Did something come up on your computer?
No. Now, in the heights of Mark 350, I'm dropping his new album "Problems of a Child" on this past Friday. We're gonna be interviewing him on the shows coming up pretty soon while he has his school break. Yeah, he's in school, folks, and he just dropped his first album. So I want you to hear this song by Mark 350. It's called My New.
Damn.
My bad. My New Valentine.
Damn.
Is he sending new songs?
Nah, he ain't singing no new songs. Oh, you want to play Just Human instead?
No.
I played Just Human last week.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I didn't know how many songs he got.
I got like 2 songs for him. That's it. I got 2 songs.
He just dropped the album on.
He
dropped it 2 days ago. It's on YouTube.
We're not meant to be.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Wednesday, you gotta have a point. You talk about that college football playoff. That shit's bullshit.
I just saw Notre Dame beat it.
Notre Dame got the shit beat out of them and they still get it. What the fuck is that?
Plus Cincinnati.
You see what I'm saying? Texas saying that do they think they don't get it?
What's the motion they said? That they didn't want them to play Alabama again.
It's bullshit. That's not your choice. That's not your choice. If that's how you're moving, then do the BCS. Then go back to the BCS. Because that's crap. Texas A&M at Iowa State, boy, they should go there. Florida really fucked up last week losing to LSU. They fucked up losing to LSU. Even though LSU got 6 squad. They fucked up. Because had Florida won that game and then barely lost to Alabama, I'd have made the case for Florida to get back up there. Going back to that.
Hey, I knew one of y'all had good hair and shit. Hey, I just got on Instagram. I knew all that one of these niggas had good hair.
Just let your soul glow.
Look at that ass. Oh, this nigga, right?
She's yours.
Hey man, you got the time? Wipe that Jerry Curl juice.
Oh man, keep this nigga away from your pussy.
You know what? You know what? That's not even.
I said, let me tune the Instagram shit. This nigga, I said, what do you think little nigga good here? I said, oh, this is the nigga with the curl.
Hey, Chill Will, drop your IG in the Podbean shit, man, so niggas can follow you.
Oh, I could. Okay, yeah, we can do that too. I could drop that to you as well.
It's right here.
Oh,
Shit.
I'm
not. Talent phone died, so I can't see the.
My phone just died. But yeah,
my phone is charged.
But yeah,
so
you can catch us on YouTube as well if you wanna catch the live video that is streaming there as well. So I want to shift gears, right? Because basketball is starting tomorrow, right?
Stupid
Yes,
NFL
sir.
having a Christmas game when the NBA doing this
So
shit.
basketball is starting tomorrow. The Christmas games are starting this. What Christmas is Friday, but before we get there, right?
Warriors Nets game tomorrow.
Before we get there, because we're gonna get to the Christmas game. We're gonna get to the Christmas game. We're gonna get to the Christmas game. We're gonna get to the season. And we're gonna get to the season opener. But before we do
That's gonna be
that,
some shit right there.
right? We got some hometown obligations to take care of real quick, because you know me, I was watching them Knicks,
Talk to him.
man, and
Talk to him about my Knicks, man.
So the preseason, the Knicks went 3-1, right? And it was rocky the first couple of games, right? And I watched them all. Listen, I figured out how to. You saw I added another one. Oh, I gotta do that bet. Oh shit! I gotta put in that bet today.
Then let's do it.
Deadline is tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta do that.
Yeah.
The bet that the Knicks are gonna win more than 22.5 games.
What?
That's the line.
Oh,
the line
I'm putting in.
The line
I'm
is
putting 100.
The line is
I'm putting in.
The line
I'm putting 100.
is 115. Yeah. So.
Oh, I'm putting in. I'm putting in. Oh no.
Oh,
No.
so
I gotta put in.
it's
we are
one-
gonna be some
it's-
involved Knicks fans next year.
This year.
22.5.
Oh hell yeah, Knicks can get 23 wins.
Now.
23. They need
It's 72
23.
games.
That's all they need. 23 games. 23 games. If the Knicks can't, if right now the Knicks can't do that,
I'm putting
I'm
100.
gonna put 100. I'm gonna put a little honey.
I'm gonna put 100 because it's what
115 was the line.
115.
What's the buyout on that?
What?
We don't.
Oh, you didn't put it in yet?
We don't fuck with that. We don't know.
Like,
We were gonna talk to you about it.
You talking beyond my experience.
Oh, you saw both. I wish you could see both our faces. We were like, what? What happened?
the fuck you mean no buyout? I just
Buyout?
told you
What?
What I'm
115.
saying is, if you put in 100 on the Knicks getting over that, I want to know.
115.
Wait.
It's $1 for. As I understand it, is $1. 115 for each dollar you put in.
No, it's 100 to 150. Right? No, we put in 100. You win 150. You win 115 on top.
You win 250.
So you win 215.
Oh, 215.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you win. So your 100 turns into 215.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't shit. I'm thinking, if I'm gonna play season odds, you win more money than that.
That's what I was thinking, right?
It didn't.
I thought it was gonna be like 1100.
I don't know.
We'll take a look.
I would have thought it would have been like 500 something.
Listen, we could take a look at it later on off the air, and
damn right.
because listen, we all got the gambling site that we need for it. If you guys don't have a site that you want to gamble on, go ahead and check out my webpage, mytsports.net. Just click on the Money Moves tab, and then you can go ahead and sign yourself up for a MyBookie betting account.
To be betting every day.
And so you'll be able to get you there. Also, while you're there, sign up for
football.
While you're there, sign up for a Robinhood account. While you're there, sign up for Postmate. Sign up to be a Postmate delivery driver as well. While you're also there, go ahead and sign up for a Rakuten account if you haven't done that, so you can start saving on your shopping. And also, if you play Pokemon Go, go ahead and send me a friend request as well. I also need friends on there.
Get that exercise.
Always need friends.
Shit.
But I'm also
they was loving quarantine.
But I'll also drop that information.
Yes, you're in the house, but you need something to stay active.
Listen, this is the number one reason why I'm always at the Veterans Park. Just to let you guys know. The one right there, Square Street from the bowling alley.
You need to go to that Vista View Park down in Davie. That big ass park. I know they got sites over there. People be out there with their phone, Pokemon Go and shit all over the place.
The site for Mark's Sun game has a ton of them, and most baseball sports complexes do anyway. And there's a ton of them out of the park. There's like,
at least they're smart. They do that so you go to the park and then it's like, well, fuck, I'm already here. Yeah. Might as well be active while I'm in this park.
Well, I know why Talon does Pokemon, because Munch can be with him. But why your grown ass is playing Pokemon?
Dude, I go on social media, my nigga. I don't do Pokemon Go. The fuck? I go to the field to work out, to do my sprints, kill myself, doing 10s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saquon's.
Don't say that shit over here. No, dead ass though. Them side effects. When I tell you loss of stamina is real, I did two sprints, and I felt like I had just did 15.
Oh.
Dead.
No bueno.
Oh my god. So I gotta get my stamina back up, cause shit, son.
Speak of stamina getting up. The New York Knicks have been going at a decent pace, right? And I know it's preseason games, so let me put a stop to this first. I don't want to hear, oh, the Knicks were only playing this team's bench team, or they were playing this team's G League team.
No, not this year.
Not this year.
Not this year.
Not only not this year, but also if their G League team is Usman, JaVale McGee, Sexton, Garland, or Okoro, then I'll take it. Same thing with Detroit. They said Detroit pulled out their team. Well, the team that the New York Knicks put out there to beat them, I don't think anybody would consider a professional NBA team. No. I'm sorry. This is a team filled with Quickly and Obi Toppins and R.J. Barrett and Kevin Knox.
Again, it's Cleveland.
No. It was Detroit before Cleveland, though.
All I know is Blake
before they beat Cleveland.
All I know is Blake Griffin.
So I'm not talking about.
Miles Plumlee take 21.
All I know is, you know what?
The numbers are right here.
If you beat teams, if you beat the teams you're supposed to beat, that brings confidence to your team.
So
and
nothing bring no confidence like a win.
Knicks drafted Obi Toppin?
Yeah, the Knicks drafted Obi Toppins.
Oh my gosh. Man, y'all might have got a steal.
Yeah.
I'm from the. I'm not.
Yeah. You should know Obi mad well.
Talk to me, Will. Make me feel good. Make me feel good.
No.
Obi is nice.
I'm saying that nigga, he a baller. He a ball. I think he was a senior when he came out, but he
is. He's from Brooklyn too.
Exactly.
Yeah, his dad was the man.
Oh wow. Yeah, he a baller though. Like he athletic. I mean, I'm not quite sure if he's super great on defense, but he does everything pretty much well, man. He can be a superstar in this league if coached well. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. That ain't a bad pick. That's a steal for the spot y'all got. What y'all was like 7th?
Eighth. And he was the number 2. He was
exactly.
On
he was discussed with the Warriors possibly taking him.
Yeah.
On Draft Express, they had him ranked as a number 2 prospect.
Well, I know he was better. I feel like he's better than 8. You know what I'm saying? I thought
definitely better than 8. I was shocked.
I mean, it was no brainer. I thought we would get him. You know what I'm saying? I never thought he would get past Cleveland.
I was shocked.
I don't know nothing about Okoro though. I don't know about the Okoro guy we picked. I don't have no idea about this guy. He's from USC, and nobody watched him.
Nobody watched USC basketball
in college. No one watches anything West Coast.
Listen, if I watch anything West Coast, it's Oregon. That's about it.
Nobody watches that shit. So, and it might tell you any different. They full of shit.
Did he do 4 years?
He did. No. He did.
Obi
talking.
He transferred He was somewhere else.
He's still talking.
Yeah, but he's still a 4-year player.
Red shirt.
He a grown ass man coming into the league, you know
which is
what I'm saying?
good.
It ain't like he ain't 17, 18.
Listen,
he's going to Thibodeau.
Yeah,
your defense has to be up to par.
I want to say
defense is
Kevin Knox is
win now though.
Kevin Knox is shooting that shit too.
I want to say that for maybe like 5-6 years now, very in the infancy of the podcast, I started wondering why are the senior prospects so undervalued? Now, granted, the guy I use as comparison, completely he's not even in existence anymore right now. But if you show continuous progress for all 4 years,
like Patrick Ewing,
does that not show of growth or show that you can get better?
I think what also happens with the senior players right now, the draft is so much on potential that the senior players they normally don't even get looked at until the end of the first round, and they go to teams that they don't even need that player.
Mm-hmm. How about this? Remember when South Carolina made the Final Four?
And then Thornwell, right, was balling.
Yo, they're all seniors.
All seniors.
They're all seniors.
Thornwell didn't get touched to the Clippers until the end of the second round. Clippers at that time still had Chris Paul. That nigga's not gonna see no burn.
At all.
It's gonna ride the G League. Straight up. Another player, one that really hits home, because Napier with UConn.
Shabazz.
Yeah.
He got 2 chips.
Yeah, because it was Kemba, and then he takes over. Yeah. Kemba stayed there for junior.
Yo, he's still balling, though. He's still playing.
Where? Shabazz?
There's a reason why they seniors, though, y'all.
Shabazz was...
There's a reason why they seniors.
Because I was surprised that Shabazz got some burn. I was like, oh, shit, Shabazz still playing. Fuck.
Hey, Mateen, please?
I know one thing. That center from Iowa, I think that nigga's a senior.
Yo, that big country?
I think that nigga's a senior.
Big country?
If he goes anywhere past 10, these NBA scouts don't know what the fuck they're doing if he goes anywhere past 10. That nigga got post game, free throw, and 3. I don't want to hear shit. He better be a lottery pick.
He looked like big country.
He better be a motherfucking lottery pick.
He looked like big country.
Talking to the wall and shit. He's like, yo, B, they need... Cameras there. Talk to them.
I'm not looking at the motherfucking wall.
I'm telling you.
That nigga there, every game I see, it's 30.
Beasting.
It's 30 every fucking game.
I was watching and I was telling my brother, I'm like, yo, look at this dude. This dude is nasty. And my brother looked at him like first, he looked at him, he was like, who, 55? I'm like, yeah, 55. And he was like he couldn't believe it. Like, and then all of a sudden watching the game, post up score. Boom, score. Boom,
pick and
score.
Pop, 3,
boom,
wet.
And he's like,
come on.
I'm like, rebound. He was like, yo. I'm like, yo, that big country right there. I said, that's who he reminds me of, big country. Yeah. Like Shaq that's the only dude Shaq always gives props to. Like, yo, I couldn't stop big country. That motherfucker would just pop out, boom, hit a shot, come down.
Every motherfucker.
Like, yo.
It's ridiculous.
Man, he could pick up 2 cows and put them on the shoulder.
34 points in 17 minutes.
You have to show me him. Oh, okay.
35
Oh, you didn't see him?
No, I don't. Listen.
Man, listen.
There's only one person right now
I'm a big college basketball fan. So
that's on my college radar. And to be honest with you, I forgot her name. Damn it, she plays for, is it West Virginia? No, she doesn't play for West Virginia University.
All I know is that motherfucker there.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
I say he's top 3.
All I know is
I don't give a fuck. He's top 3. You said top 10. I think he's top 3. He's top.
No, because
I already know how he looks and how he plays.
Yeah, he's gonna go top 10. And shit.
It's gonna trust me. There's gonna be them bullshit freshmen who they take off potential.
Yep.
And whatnot, and he's gonna chill there till about 10, 11, whatever that shit means. They're having a tournament, right? They're having a tournament this year.
Yes, they are.
If they, they're
gonna do 4. I think they're gonna do 4 bubbles.
He'll definitely go.
Shit,
6.
they're ranked number 3.
That's what I'm saying. He'll definitely go 6 because when motherfuckers actually see, because they're not watching. They're not. That's the thing. They're not. People are hearing me right now. They're like, "Who the fuck is this motherfucker even talking about right now?"
Yeah.
Because they don't watch with NFL going on and preseason basketball going on.
Yeah.
They're not watching this shit right now.
Especially Iowa.
When
Who the fuck is watching Iowa?
Exactly.
Even though watching Iowa?
Even though they're third.
They're third.
They're third. They just played Gonzaga, who's number 1 on Saturday. I was watching that game.
Yo, Gonzaga gave it to them though.
Gave it to him. Good game though. Good
Damn,
game.
yo, I didn't think Gonzaga was gonna be like that though.
Gonzaga is nice.
They number 1, but I didn't.
Gonzaga is nice.
Yeah. They've been. Yo, that coach been creeping up for years. It took him about 10 years to get where he's at right now.
We talk about the freshmen and all that shit. All them teams, the Dukes, the Kentuckys.
Oh my God, Duke.
They're fucking up.
Fucking Duke.
They're fucking
I'm
up.
I'm a Duke fan, and
You're a Dookie?
Yeah, 100%.
They're fucking up.
That's what my kids are going.
Kentucky's 1-5.
I'm a Kentucky guy this year.
Kentucky's 1-5.
Only because of my Knicks.
Straight up. Shout out to Kentucky for giving us Emmanuel quickly.
Yo, okay, so let's segue back into these Knicks preseason, right? Because I want to talk Knicks and talk NBA, and then let's go home.
Yeah, this is a great day to talk about Knicks.
Right?
Oh shit!
Before they start
this
fucking
motherfucker
up.
2 hours already almost.
Yeah.
Shit, I gotta go fucking shopping for gifts.
I
So
did that shit yesterday.
So like I
Me
said,
too.
I did most of my shit. I still got shit coming. Like I'm just waiting for that shit to get here.
Damn.
So the preseason is over. We have NBA tomorrow. The Knicks finished off well. Now, one of the things that probably came out one of the best things that come out of this preseason, right? And thank God we had a preseason to see it. Was I believe that the Knicks are able to now identify a point guard.
Yes.
We had this conversation. I think you was part of that. Hold on, were you part of that group chat? I'm not sure. But this a group chat started immediately after they got drafted, and I had a friend, Vince, right? He's a personal trainer. So if you guys ever need some personal training done in South Florida, you holler at me. I'll have him schedule you. Right? Listen, he's good. Just to let you know, because he's good. He ain't cheap, but he's good.
Emphasis on he's not cheap. That means have your money up.
Because listen, he spent 20 years teaching karate to kids, and then he switched over to doing personal training.
All right.
So he used to have a dojo.
Who's the next point guard?
So the Knicks I believe they found a point guard in Emmanuel quickly, and there was a bunch of I had this conversation.
No, bottom first.
I had this conversation with Emmanual quickly. He was the SEC Player of the Year. He's the guy that played for Kentucky. He was their bench player and started in Kentucky, and then he ended up starting for them. And then he ended up
He was a 6-man.
And then he ended up winning SEC Player of the Year. So first he was coming off the bench. And then he became a bona fide starter. And then he was the SEC Player of the Year. Emmanuel quickly.
That's some Jalen Hurts shit. But
yes,
we don't have time today.
We ain't got time.
We don't have
we
time.
We already went through that.
That's basically every single time you put me in a situation, I'm gonna come out and take this number 1 spot. I'm coming for the number 1 spot. Get up and get got.
That's how you're supposed to ball. That's how you're supposed to ball.
You know what I mean? And there's a bunch of things I'm like Baker Mayfield. Yes, there you go. Yes, like Baker Mayfield. Two schools and became a starter, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Baker Mayfield walk on 2 starters, became a starter.
Walk on 2 spots. 2 spots.
So
you know how great you have to be to do that shit. You walk on at 2 spots.
So
Texas Tech, it was still ass, whatever. But then you go to Oklahoma, walk onto there, beat all them quarterbacks out, win a Heisman. This nigga, that's why it pissed me off that Baker ain't been doing that well. But now I'm glad he finally doing his thing.
He finally caught his rhythm. That's good. We definitely go. We can talk about your division on Wednesday. We reserve your division for Wednesday.
Trust me, you're not ready for that Jalen Hurts talk to me on Wednesday.
Listen, you ain't ready for that Jalen Hurts
talk.
Listen, we've been having Jalen Hurts talk since Jalen Hurts got drafted.
There's people that I will be shitting on Wednesday night, and there's people that will be giving roses who should be given even more roses.
Okay, listen,
including Jalen Hurts himself.
Listen, we've been talking. I said Jalen Rose. You know how I feel about Jalen Hurts. I think you guys know how I personally. I think he should have been drafted over Tua. Got a tongue twister, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. That's just how I feel.
It's something about any good man that I know been through something, and that motherfucker right there been through shit and still come out on top.
Like he's already
it's impressive.
Wednesday.
It's impressive.
Wednesday.
So that's 6-man SEC.
Go ahead. You have a question, Will?
Yeah. Who is the guy from Auburn that used to get he's that guy from Auburn. He's ass. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh, Bo Nix. Bo Nix.
Nah,
get that mother.
The black guy from Auburn.
Cam Newton.
Jeremy Johnson.
Jason Campbell.
Oh.
Oh, you talking football? I thought you were talking about basketball.
Damn.
Jason motherfucking Campbell.
Jason Campbell.
The guy who had Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown and still couldn't.
I know he is.
You know what?
Number 17. I think he was number 17.
He was.
Jason motherfucker. Talk about underachievement.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this.
That's why I believe he is, man. Because he really can't throw the ball.
Worth the damn. Worth the
He
damn.
definitely ain't to it. You
Jalen can't throw the ball?
No. You talking about Jason Campbell. Jason Campbell. You talking about Jason Campbell. You talking about Jason Campbell.
Am I seeing a genjutsu?
No, you talking about Jason Campbell. You're not talking about Jalen Hurts.
I'm talking about Jalen Hurts is Jason Campbell.
Oh, you bugging, Chillwell. I ain't with you on that.
Absolutely. Yeah, all right. Hey, that's okay. Easier than I can tell you.
I mean, there's definitely room for improvement, but I can tell you this: it's not Lamar Jackson's throwing motion.
No, I'm not saying that he's a horrible passer, but like these guys, like Deshaun Watson, all these, like, I'm not gonna say black quarterbacks, but these guys that they athletic, but they kind of mid-ling throwing.
You say it.
Like they need.
So you say
it.
Because
it's real.
Hopkins. They need somebody to make them stand out because these motherfuckers ain't the best. I mean, they're the quarterbacks. I'm just saying, as far as that's protecting the field, reading defenses. You know what I'm saying? Making certain throws when they need to. It's a good mix between athleticism and ability. You know what I'm saying? Like a Tyrod Taylor. You know what I'm saying? But I think he'd be better than Tyrod because he got a better arm. But overall, I don't think he got it. I just don't think he got, as a quarterback. Like, I don't think he got it. He's a backup. He's going to be a career backup to me. But I want these guys to prove me wrong. Even Deshaun Watson, you can see how he is like under with a shitty team.
Isn't he a beast?
Deshaun's
not a beast.
Typically,
I think we're talking about basketball.
I love Chill.
See how we get back to football?
I love Chill Will, but the one thing that I will always disagree on Chill Will, when he talks about Deshaun Watson, I would never. When I tell you my back is turned to that.
Okay, so between
that dude there.
So between the four of us, right, we have 8 teams that we like. Poppy likes 5. Right?
Really? You gonna swipe over here? Look, replay.
Oh, shit is way back.
Well, it is. It's supposed to be like a good 15-second delay. Would Deshaun Watson? KJ, I'm gonna ask you first. Pittsburgh and the Giants. Would you take him on those teams?
Oh my God!
Okay.
Snap of a finger.
Poppy. Dolphins, Jets, Dallas, and Raiders.
Cardinals too.
What's the question?
Would you take Deshaun Watson as your quarterback on your teams? And I'm talking about.
I'm cool with that.
And
you cool with that?
I'm cool with that.
So out of all, so
but I put him on the Raiders though.
Okay. I asked you about and not
what about
joke,
Jack?
but not joking though. But seriously, so Jets, Dolphins, Raiders, and Cowboys.
Starting over all of them, including
Watson?
Dallas.
Yes, Watson.
Including Dallas.
You take him on your teams.
Deshaun throws the ball better than
Deshaun Watson.
What the fuck? Where Miami came from? My teams? You talking about my teams?
What are your teams?
Wait, hold on, time out.
Listen,
Wait,
just answer the question.
you trying to, yo,
Cause how you
He trying to roofie me right now.
Yeah,
that's what he's trying to do.
No,
He's trying to roofie me.
Cause
Fuck that. You trying to roofie me? I'm like, wait. I see 4 fingers. I'm like, only got 2 teams.
Cause how you talk about Miami, you got a Dolphin tattoo somewhere.
Oh, man, listen, man.
I've seen you put on a Dolphins.
Listen.
I've seen you put on Dolphins gear.
Yeah, that's my brother's. That's my brother's. Like, it's a hand-me-down. Yo, it's good quality.
I could never wear Dolphins.
Yo, it's good quality, son.
Like, you understand?
Hey, when it's good quality, that shit feels good.
I'll admit.
I don't care what's on it.
Caught me in Bills gear before. Like, I've worn Bills gear before.
Good cotton is good cotton. Like, yo.
You sound like one of these females who belongs to the streets.
Fuck
Good
that.
cotton is good cotton. What are you, a plantation owner? Fuck that. What you know about cotton?
Listen, man. like what Kanye said, light-skinned niggas in the motherfucking house.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Listen, man.
This is the MyT Sports Podcast,
All right.
aka
Listen,
your
man,
4 drunk.
No, I
podcast.
won't take him over Dak to answer the question.
But-
Dak, I'll take Dak. Dak proved himself.
I'll tell you this right
I'm
now.
saying,
I
Dak,
would
you see
take
what
the-
he was doing before
I
he
would
got
take.
hurt?
This is how good I think
Oh my
Deshaun
God.
Watson is. I would take him right now in New Orleans.
I would too with my fucking
Right
quarterback
now?
being 43 years old.
With crack
Yeah.
ribs, I would take him in Tampa.
You talking about? So,
He old too.
I mean, come on, cause McRib.
The fuck?
McRib? Yeah, of course you.
McRib?
Yeah, cause with the McRib over there.
When you
Like,
say- All right, if now you say like the Rams,
Definitely take him on the Rams.
Okay,
like
okay.
now you talk.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Let's
But
not,
Rams.
let's not veer off too
Oh
far.
my God.
Let's not veer off
Jared
too far.
Goff? Jared Goff?
Wait,
Makes
because
me
that's
barf?
Wait, let's not get too far.
Is he Aaron Rodgers?
No, I'm not.
Aaron
Is
Rodgers.
he,
I don't-
is he Russell Wilson? No, I'm just putting things in perspective. Is he
Well,
Russell Wilson?
He
No,
on that
that's
route.
two. But Mahomes, listen,
He on that route.
these are the dudes that you
And-
will not get no fight from me. You say who's better than
This
him.
is why I'm serious. No,
Rodgers,
but-
Wilson, Mahomes.
So
Dak.
Will.
No.
Like
Hold
I'm
on,
so.
time out. Is he big? Is he Ben Roethlisberger?
better than Ben.
Especially at this time.
He
could be
He
better.
old too.
I'm done.
He
I'm
fucking
done.
old.
Right
I
now,
don't care about how old. I watch Ben Roethlisberger.
He could be
You know,
Ben.
You know, you can't tell me.
I'll
Ain't
take
no-
him over
I
Ben
don't care
all
what y'all
day.
think about Ben.
I'll take.
Right now, I would.
Put Ben on
Right
the
now.
Orleans, opposed to that, that's a different story.
Listen.
Big Ben is a winner. He may not be Aaron Rodgers, but he is a.
Trust-
unequivocally
I
winner.
love Ben
That's the
too.
last
This is a
motherfucker
diehard
with the
still.
ball.
But if there's one thing when it comes to Ben Roethlisberger that you can count on, you can always count on that ugly ass interception that makes you roll your eyes and just scuff your teeth.
Man,
That pick that he
but
threw
Deshaun
last week
Watson
against
ain't throwing
Buffalo,
like that. He ain't throwing like
God
that.
damn it.
He just ain't gonna throw it. Like there's a difference between like making throws and just not even visiting, can't even throw that shit. Like that's the difference between a good quarterback and a bad quarterback, or a mediocre quarterback. Some guys just ain't gonna make that throw. Lamar Jackson, you know why his quarterback rate
Oh,
so
when
high?
you take
He's
Lamar,
not- he's
when you
not-
take Lamar, you take.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm taking
Deshaun
Deshaun over
Watson,
Lamar.
You take
he's not gonna
Deshaun
make
over
throws.
Lamar?
He
Absolutely.
gonna run for 5
Absolutely.
yards and keep
Absolutely.
it going.
Chill. You take Lamar.
Sometimes you gotta make a throw.
Chill gonna take Deshaun over Lamar. I
Yeah.
promise you that.
No, I Deshaun over Lamar all day. Like hell yeah, because Lamar
Murray?
can throw.
How about Murray?
Like
I'll
if
take
it ain't the
Deshaun.
first read, he had a hard time.
That's a
If
tough
they wide
one.
open, he
No,
had
it's
a hard
not.
time.
Yes,
It's
it is.
really not.
That's a tough one.
It's really
Mur-
That one calls me a
Murray.
pause.
Murray.
Kyler Murray before Deshaun Watson? Seriously?
That's a
tough one,
That's
man.
so tough for me. I love Kyler Murray too. But
That's tough.
Deshaun...
Yeah,
They have similar
I'm
games,
almost
though.
like, take Kyler Murray
Okay, so
almost
They
all
got
the
similar
time.
games.
You don't know what you got.
Man.
Yo, he's getting them into the
I
playoffs,
don't know,
man.
bro.
Who?
They're the
Murray?
same person, for real.
I have games I literally
Yo, he
picked...
got them in the playoffs. He getting them in
But
the
suck it.
playoffs.
But who got on the playoffs?
He's get
Kyler
Arizona.
But
Yeah.
stop that.
Shout out to
That
getting
dude's-
getting DeAndre Hopkins over to your team.
No.
True. But are you telling me if Deshaun Watson was not playing in Arizona, he couldn't do similar stuff? Because that's what they rate that man. Let's not play around with Deshaun Watson. Like
Well, he had
they
Hopkins.
beat that motherfucker. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
He had him.
They slaved him.
He had him.
They slaved that nigga. I'm
let me
sorry.
let me
They
get you
stripped
right
him.
here.
They
Let
took
me get
all
you
of
right
his.
here. No.
Yo,
Let me get
Hop
you right
played
here.
with both of them.
Let me
Hop
get
played
you,
with both of
but
them.
let me get you right here. When Arizona went to
Did
play
he
New
lead the league in
England,
receptions?
when Arizona went to play New England early
I
in
mean,
this
in
year,
yards.
If Deshaun Watson is quarterback in that squad when they go play New England, they win that game. I promise you that, because I watched that game to a full. There was.
Yeah, you're not about to play Kyler like that.
I'm not playing Kyler Murray. I'm not playing. He's a stud. He's bona fide.
He probably
but
gonna be better. He's probably gonna be better than Deshaun Watson 2 years from now.
No, he won't.
If they keep doing Deshaun Watson,
better, he might be twice as better.
if they keep doing Deshaun Watson,
No,
the way
Murray,
they're doing it,
Murray,
yes, you
know what?
He will be considered
When
better.
Murray got-
considered better because
when they were
of
making a big deal
circumstances.
on Murray, I didn't
He'll
understand.
be doing better. Which
Right?
means that
I didn't understand.
he'll end
Like,
up
yo,
being better.
why,
Listen, as good as we
why,
think Matthew Stafford is.
why they hype on
Like,
Murray?
he's not doing
You know what I'm
good
saying?
enough.
Oh,
Like,
Deshaun,
I don't
why did you
understand.
sign the
He
extension?
played baseball and all that.
Why
So
did
I
you
was
sign
like,
the
okay.
extension?
I was like, okay. And then when he went number
Do
one
we need to start making a running
and he
list
started doing his thing, I was like, nah,
of
I
people that we
understand.
need
He made me a
free from
believer.
their situa-
We got Matt Stafford needs to be free. Deshaun Watson needs to be free.
Do we need to
Deshaun
start?
ain't going
Do we?
nowhere.
But no, wait 1 second. Do we need to? Because as a running joke,
God
whatever you want to
damn.
call it on the podcast, right? Because you know we entertainment. Do we need to start making a running list of people that need to be freed from their situation?
Goddamn right.
Because
free Allen Robinson.
Because what Chill Will said about Deshaun Watson and Kyler, I got next to Murray. He's not wrong if Deshaun Watson continues to be in the situation that he's in, and if Arizona keeps finding ways to elevate his situation. We're gonna look at Deshaun Watson. We're gonna look at
Deshaun gets shit on because of his shitty organization.
He's gonna get that smoke though. He's the quarterback. That's the quarterback. He's gonna get all of that
Nigga's a
smoke.
fucking stud. There are some games that Houston has won against teams that they should have lost to because of Deshaun
And we've
Watson.
learned one thing. He's not gonna get the Matt Ryan benefit.
Oh, hell no.
because listen, if we have to say it here, Matt Ryan may be only getting that benefit because he's a white quarterback. If you want me to say it.
Boom. No. Say it. Say it with your
Say it with
chest.
chest.
Say it with your chest. Let's get real here. Let's get real and grimy. Let's say the shit that the TV won't say.
Matt Ryan may
say
be only
this
getting
shit.
these chances because he's a white quarterback.
There you go.
Because part of the reason why I could never understand how Matt Ryan's name how Cam Newton's name kept on coming up for trade talks and not Matt Ryan baffled me.
Where's
Matt
Cam gonna be next
Matt
year?
Ryan has played. Matt Ryan is playing with.
Matt
Okay. So tell me, but let me ask you this. Like, let's just compare a couple of things.
Ryan, New England, them motherfuckers is one of that division.
Okay, let me ask you a couple things though. But still, I'm talking about both of them in their division. One in Carolina, one in Atlanta. And for years, after every single loss, we just kept on hearing, yo, is Cam Newton gonna get fired? Is Cam Newton still this? Is Cam Newton still that?
As if Atlanta was doing top tier shit.
Carolina and Atlanta both play in the same division. Carolina under Cam Newton and Atlanta under Matt Ryan have both gone to a Super Bowl. They both gone to a Super Bowl and both failed. Right?
They both have other winning seasons and lost in the playoffs.
After every Matt Ryan's loss, I wasn't hearing should Matt Ryan be fired for 2 years. What I heard for two, but
Chill.
I'm
No,
sorry, was
chill.
Matt Ryan ever an MVP of this league?
Yes.
Was he?
Yes.
He was? Okay, I couldn't remember.
The year they went to
I
the
couldn't remember.
Super Bowl.
That was
The
a
year
real
they went to the
question.
Super Bowl.
I couldn't remember. That was a real question.
30 points in the Super Bowl, and then they lose. I mean, maybe I'm not the best in the fourth quarter, but is that totally me though? At least I performed.
Chill.
Matt, so I'm not blaming Matt.
So what about that fumble that Matt Ryan had right there that put New England right there?
So Chill Will.
is not no Matt Ryan. Bro.
My problem isn't
Trust
with
me.
My problem isn't with Matt Ryan. It's with that they went ham on Cam Newton when you had a guy in his division that had basically
Yes.
that had similar accolades, right?
Nobody's saying
and
that.
nobody ever talked about him being fired. And the only difference that they two had was the weaponry. Matt Ryan has had Hall of Fame
Roddy White,
talent.
Julio
As a
Jones,
rece-
Tony
as
Gonzalez,
a-
Calvin Ridley.
As a receiver, his whole entire career.
Newton never
And-
threw the ball like Matt Ryan.
I understand that,
I'm not
but
saying
Kim,
that Matt Ryan is the greatest, but
I'm not
that
saying.
motherfucker throw the ball.
I'm not saying Matt Ryan is the greatest. I'm not saying Cam Newton is the greatest. I'm not saying either one of them are worth shit or either one of them are great. I'm not saying either one about both of them.
We just saying keep
What
that
I'm-
same energy.
What I'm saying is that all of them years that Cam Newton, for 2 years straight, after every single loss, I heard Cam Newton's name being mentioned if he should still be the starting quarterback for Carolina. And after every loss for 2 years, for Atlanta, even when they get
Atlanta has 4 in 12 years,
even
6 in 10,
even
5 in 11.
even when they're blowing,
I ain't hear shit about Matt
even when
Ryan.
they're blowing leads, I'm not hearing it.
Nothing.
And the thing about it, I look at these two guys, and on the surface, I'm like, both of these guys took their teams to a Super Bowl. Both of these guys are trying to help their team win. Both of these teams was an MVP. What are the slight differences? Like, I'm still trying to figure out, like, why is Cam Newton's name being mentioned in every single loss?
No, not mentioned. Drag.
But yet Matt Ryan keeps getting these passes. But yet Matt Ryan has had 10 times more talent than Cam Newton has ever had surrounding him.
That is a fact.
But yet Matt Ryan has never been held accountable. That's where I come from. Matt Ryan has never been held accountable for having the same accolades as Cam Newton, but having way more talent. And we never hear about Matt Ryan being fired.
That is a fact.
You know why? Because he came in right after Michael Vick. After all that controversy, the one they
I'm sorry, didn't Cam Newton help save Carolina too?
Because Carolina wasn't worth shit before Cam got there.
Didn't they tell Cam, oh, we like you, Cam, just don't get no tattoos because we don't like our colored folk to have tattoos. They said that shit to him.
I feel like y'all missing the elephant in the room.
But talk to me.
About this conversation.
What's the elephant in the room? What am I missing?
What's the elephant in the room? Like when you talk about all right, who's as far as quarterbacks? All right, who's a quarterback you want? And who plays?
Somebody that has baseball background at this point.
Okay, so
we talking said that. We said that
so I have a
before.
question for you, Chilwell.
If we didn't play baseball, we
Let's
ain't
take-
getting
I
it.
ain't even looking at you.
Hold on one
I
second.
put Matt Ryan right there. Whether the team I put out, who would you want to play quarterback?
But let me ask you this. Okay, so let me ask you this. I guess in a reversal role, right? The team that Cam Newton brought to the Super Bowl, and the team that Matt Ryan brought to the Super Bowl. Let's reverse quarterbacks. We put Cam Newton on the Atlanta team, and we put Matt Ryan on that Carolina team. Does Matt Ryan even make the playoffs? And does Cam Newton win that championship in Atlanta?
Well, both teams that year, 15-1, 13-3, so they were both making it regardless.
I feel like in Atlanta, the defense failed them. You know what I'm saying? That's what really failed them.
Yeah, the defense was fucking up.
I don't give a fuck what you do. Like
We
last
did say
week,
that earlier. We did say that earlier.
Defense was fucking up.
Their defense is always letting them down.
Defense is
But-
always
but-
like their defense is like what Green Bay's defense
and
is.
this is actually how we got here. Even though Atlanta's defense is truly the person that should be blamed after all of this.
At the end of the day, you still
All
get
of that
the ball
all of that
back.
smoke goes to the quarterback, which is why Deshaun Watson is going to be a worse quarterback than your boy Kyler Murray, because his team is going to keep letting him down, even though he's the better quarterback, and he's going to catch all of that smoke.
Because the defense can't hold
Well,
the
maybe
ball.
and
it's
he's-
better though that Bill O'Brien is going, because he was just a mediocre, super mediocre. So maybe if they can.
Chilwell, mediocre is a compliment. Mediocre is a compliment for that motherfucker.
So let me finish asking this question, right? Because I think for the most part, and I'm not going.
Fuck that motherfucker, Bill. If
I'm
that
not-
motherfucker ever gets
I'm
a
not going
motherfucking
super-
head coaching job again, then we really need to talk about that goddamn, what's it called? Rooney Rule, whatever that bullshit is.
Woo!
So I'm not trying to go.
Damn.
I'm not.
Andy should be head coach next year.
He's busting his ass over in Kansas City, can't get a motherfucking head coaching job. But then you got motherfuckers like,
How did we get here?
If
What happened here?
you ain't gonna fucking if he ain't gonna get a head coaching job, he better get more money.
So Will, I'm gonna lead you somewhere because I'm gonna reel this back in and I'm gonna re-lead you, right? Because I didn't want to go too far with Deshaun Watson and comparing him to people. I just wanted to keep it in the room, right? And in the room, there's a very limited amount of teams. There's only about 8 teams to pick from in the room, right? When it came to Pittsburgh and the Giants, it was a yes on both parts about Deshaun Watson. When it came to Miami, the Jets, the Raiders, and Dallas, you said...
I said you ain't shit. That's what I said. That's what I said. No, for Dallas, I'll keep my boy Dak.
So you keep Dak.
I'll keep Dak.
Okay.
Right? Raiders, I'll take him over Carr.
Okay.
Right? And
Jets and Dolphins.
I don't give a fuck. All right, just to be,
Because New York and Florida. Those are the two
New York,
markets
yeah,
we represent.
that's what
those
we
are the
come
two
from.
markets we represent the most.
That's what we represent the
Yeah,
most.
listen, this
Okay.
is...
All right.
I'm playing
offense.
I don't know if you guys have realized this yet.
I'll
this is
take
basically
Tua.
like a New York and Miami podcast. Really New York,
Yeah.
and I throw some love to Florida, and then I talk about everybody else. Like Chillwell popping up. We'll talk Ohio all day because Chillwell is here, and it'll keep him here and engaged, and it'll get us that
All right.
Midwest demographic. Let me say.
I think Miami. I think Miami will be. I'll stay with Tua. I'll stay with Tua, and then of course the Jets are just the Jets.
So that's 2 and 2.
I'll stay with Lawrence if the Jets get
Okay.
Lawrence.
Now I'm gonna
If they get
ask.
Sunshine, I'll stay with Sunshine.
No, we're not going there. We're on Deshaun Watson. I'm gonna ask you, Chillwell. Now I'm gonna throw a little twist in there because, like I said, you're from Ohio. So for you, I'm gonna ask you: would you take Deshaun Watson over Baker Mayfield or
Fields?
Or smoking Joe Burrow?
Fields.
No, not Joe Burrow. No, hell no.
So not over smoking Joe Burrow.
Baker, yeah.
What over Joe?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take him over Baker.
So
How about
Take him
Field?
over Baker this year.
How about Justin Field?
well, we're not getting there. We're not.
man.
No.
What about the GOAT, Joe Burrow? What about the GOAT?
Okay, go
His
ahead.
knees fucked
Go
up.
ahead and Justin Fields, I'm gonna shut
Yes
up.
on Joe Burrow. No
I gotta bring that up.
That's LSU, baby.
He said no one. He said no on Joe Burrow. No, sorry. Yes on Joe Burrow. No
That's
on
LSU
Joe
right
Burrow.
there.
Yes on Baker Mayfield. He said. That's what he said.
No on Joe Burrow. Yes on who?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker.
Deshaun Watson replacing. I came back to that question.
Oh, okay.
It
I-
just sounded crazy. Yeah, I
Whoa! I'm like, oh. I'm about to say, Chillwell, I'm about to take this whole drink to the head. And be like, you know what? I'm going to give Chillwell a couple days and we'll revisit on Wednesday. Because, nigga.
You know what? You know what, you guys?
hang up on his ass.
You gonna hang up on me?
You know what? Merry Christmas, you guys.
Continue with the podcast.
I just want to say Merry Christmas because you know what? It looks like you guys are going to get a third hour. So, in the hands of that third hour, I'm going to play another song by another one of my nephews. This one is by Trey Cinco as he presents to you Mr. Spoofer. And can I tell you, my nephew keeps telling me that I get it from my uncle.
I thought you had something else behind it. That's the album cover.
Hey, call me Mr. Spoofer. I done made a life 20 off this little computer. I got some money now, I think I know how to maneuver. I think they trying to leave me ass out in the sewer, but that's why I ain't going. Old dog try to sneak me out, he think that I ain't know it. I wanna
Why you
kill
get
it
these
right
two
in there, but
together?
I swear I ain't do it. I got too much loyalty in me, I swear it's in my eyes. I think these niggas out here stick, they always telling lies.
If you take the house,
Just in case that shit decline, tell her everything is fine, clear it up, that's bottom
Just a thought.
line. Rep told me I could get 5, but I got 9. Nigga, this ain't no TK,
You never thought about it?
you might send me on me, call me Sosa. 2 white freaky hoes gigging on mimosas. I walk in this store, it's all over. Mask on my face, trying to keep my composure. I'ma get you demon. I be out here scheming. Sacks filled with demons. Chopping from the
Two
reason.
freaky
All in all,
Two freaky white women. Shout out to Tap 42 in Coral Springs on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. My homeboy DJ Sandler.
You need to walk it out. When you looking hurt, you need to help him out.
Tell him MyT sent you.
Oh no, I know him. Oh, here on Thursday.
Every time I see him, I'm trying
I've celebrated my birthday for a decade.
Ain't a big TK, he about to throw it down.
Actually, the good team one.
Did you ever hear us talking about Bobby?
Yeah, I'm riding with my brothers, and you know I'm kill my man. See, I send my brother peace, and you know he get the pen, and you know we finna geese, bitch, you know we going in. It was 20 in that bitch, 2 stole, now it's 10. Why you calling nigga your brother, that ain't kid on your
what to
kid?
get.
Little Trey got an L
I don't know, get white tees.
Today and tomorrow are the days to go.
I was just a juvenile, locked down in a pen, now I'm riding in,
Shopping on my
smoking in a
tomorrow.
bench.
Oh, I gotta work. I'm working the rest of the week. Today's it.
Cause
I went yesterday, and normally Sunday in terms of the shopping scene, it's not as bad compared to Saturday. Zoop. And I didn't even hit the mall. I just went to a shopping closet that had TJ Maxx and a couple other nice stores up in the shit, and then went down by Pembroke Pines over to the outlet mall they have out there, mainly Eve, but it was
So I wanted to go today. Well, yeah, I got off. So
if you ain't talking about no fucking money, what you talking about? I be telling dog you was a puppy, you be barking now. I ain't get no views, nothing talking now.
I guess Marcus has practice at 6:30. I got to like 6.
gas station. Then my DJ shit already. Then my DJ shit
Depends on how much time.
dad crazy. My
Because I
pops
tell you,
your mama, you my dad.
I promise you, if you
For
go
like 3 hours.
I promise you, if you go by Purple Gardens,
Sawgrass.
put it on 75, promise you,
Sawgrass. I wasn't the both. I want to. So white people shop. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get some white shit. I know.
one day, you gotta come with me. So he can't because he's married. But you gotta come with me to the hunts now. I see the hoes that get out there. The type of women that are out there. And we are. Oh. The type of women that are out there. My bad. Yeah, we say hoes. No, outlet. Outlet is different.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Outside mall. Yes. With bars and restaurants in between.
Oh, word?
Because, yes.
Motherfucker, I can go. Shit, I can look.
What you trying to do?
We'll talk about this off the air.
Off the
Yeah,
air.
hold on, time
Say,
out. Wait,
the
have
same person that you played.
Well, no,
Mike,
two different people.
MyT?
Two different people. The
Those two different people. Hey, I want to say that was a good ass song. That I like that shit right there.
So the first song you heard was Mark 350, and he just dropped his album on Friday. And then the second song
That's
you heard,
your nephew, is it?
yeah, well, yeah, no, they're both my nephews.
Okay, got you.
So Mark 350 is
I was confused.
Mark 350 is Mark's son.
That's my boy.
That's his son. And then Trey Cinco is my nephew.
Got you.
Mark 350, he got his.
I need to follow both of them.
Yeah, I will.
He on SoundCloud.
I will get a link for both of them by the next time we have the podcast, so I can make sure I have that shit. I'll get that. I'll make sure
I'm
I get.
on it right now. Just let me know what the hell you spell it, and I'm on following right now.
Well, Trace.
Mark-
Okay, go ahead. Drop your boy.
Mark 350 is MARC space 350.
And what platform?
That's for SoundCloud and YouTube.
He needs to get his shit on
And-
Spotify as soon as possible.
Yes.
It's easy. It's super easy.
Yes. It's super,
It's super
Yeah,
easy.
you gotta
It's
get your
super
It's
easy.
so
Make sure.
It's not the
He
hassle
probably-
that Apple Music does.
That's the only ones I know. Well, he'll be here Wednesday.
Even on
and-
even on Pandora's not that hard. Believe it or
yeah,
not.
on Wednesday he'll bang it out.
Well, actually, you know what? Let me not say that. I don't know how hard Pandora is for artists.
Pandora's a bitch.
I don't know how hard Pandora is
a
for artists. I just know for podcasts it's not that hard. But
podcasts,
for artists,
for artists, no,
But
you
for-
can't get. You
but for
just
artists,
can't get-
Spotify is easy for artists.
Modify.
Spotify is easy for
Spotify.
artists. And I'll
But
talk to my nigga.
let me say something about Spotify though. Like you gotta make. Like I learned that if you upload your shit, especially via computer, like for some odd reason you want to make sure you load it from a separate computer that you can kind of wipe all that shit off, so you can get credit for your spins. Like it's a whole way to do this shit. Actually, you probably
Would it be better through the phone, through your cell phone then?
Yeah, but it's a way that they can backdoor the shit to where you don't get credit for your spins if you take it off. If you kind of like connect it and it's they can run it from your computer. I guess a way they can do that shit to where you need to wipe it off your computer, upload the shit, and then take the songs off so you can get the credit for your spins and something like that.
I see what you're saying.
It's weird, but the fact is that they got
It's
companies.
like basically you gotta throw it out there and be like, all right, pull it back.
They can put it on everything. They can put it on everything. Like they can put it on every social media. Tidal, Spotify. You need to be able to get on all that shit, man.
Yeah.
Like all of it. And there's ways you can do it. It's like little companies that you can. It's a nominal fee. They can get you on everything. I don't know, but if they can do that, man, that helps you because you can get a little check from that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And not, yes.
Well,
yes.
I'm telling you to make sure you get on social media
Yes.
because every spin is every stream
Well,
every
he-
stream is
he-
money.
Listen, that's not my job. That's his thing.
You're his
His
daddy.
Dad,
Shit.
don't do that,
Fuck,
man.
You know
He's
what I'm
still a
saying?
minor. He's not even 18 yet.
It's not my job.
Listen,
Nah,
man.
Come on, man.
I said it and I was like, why you just said that? Stop smoking, man. It's like, yo.
Yo, somebody put the fire
Fuck,
out, man.
man.
You know
Goddamn.
what I'm saying?
Damn it. You
Flag
know
on
what?
the plate.
I'm
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
yes.
Listen,
You know
man,
what? I
On
said-
Poppy.
Listen,
Yo.
nephew. I Teal dropped a lot. They got you, nephew.
Fuck, yo.
Like, listen. Don't.
My bad.
This is like his 6'1". Like so.
Damn it. Fuck, man.
On a goddamn Monday.
On a Monday. I didn't even eat yet.
But the podcast be like that.
And I gotta go shopping. I got shit to do, man. You know what? I'm out of here now.
Be responsible adults eventually.
Fuck. Damn it. And you know what's my saying? Like he wanted to get to the studio, right? So I found a studio. And my saying is, if I don't do it, who gonna do it? Like,
exactly.
If I don't help him, who gonna help him?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm his biggest fan. Like, I made the nigga. Like, that's my nigga. Like, I made him.
More reason as to why
and that's what I'm
you
saying.
can't just be like,
it's not
why
my
is that
job.
my job?
Yeah, that was so.
That's some shit my dad would say.
Damn it.
I ain't seen that nigga in eons. Like, that was his famous line. That's not my job. Like, you better than that, Poppy.
Fuck. Yeah, look, I should have teared, man.
No, I agree with you.
I
with
thought
what
we
you're
have
saying.
Drake in the car.
You wanna make him
Don't think
self-sufficient.
about it too much.
Hold on.
What happened, Chill?
Joe, say something.
What happened, Chill? Say that again?
I know what you're saying. You want to make him self-sufficient. He needs to be able to have that fire on his own, especially fellas.
That's a
We're
fact.
going to get that until we late the game. But overall, pushing him or putting that bug in his ear, or just giving him that idea, like, hey, this you can do that. You know,
No,
and nothing. Like,
Basically, what I was trying to say is,
and
I'm
not
gonna bring him here Wednesday.
Wait, because also like I know like I don't want him like shining on his own kid, so I'll do it for him. Like his son is also one of them kids too, right? Is that if you tell him something like that, he'll be like, oh yeah, and then he'll also hop right on it too. Like so he'll also start getting on it, but then also the parts that he realizes that okay, I only could do this so far without some like parental help or some other side help. He'll be like, yo dad or yo mom, I need you guys to blah 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 blah, and they'll be like, okay, as long as if your little brother doesn't strike out, then maybe we'll get you one.
Yeah, because they all connected. They connected.
So the next thing you know, his little brother got to go out there and play baseball and make sure he gets at least one run in, and then bam, everything works out. You know what I mean? One hand wash the other, both wash the face.
You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
Sure. Facts.
Free bars on the MyT Sports Podcast.
Exactly. Honolulu, Brooklyn Zoo. Wait till my Halloween costume.
Shout out to the newbies out there.
Oh,
Zulu.
See?
Did you find it, Chill? Because Mark 350.
That's
You
Mark.
find it?
That's Mark 350. Does he have an Instagram that promotes his music?
Yeah, he
only?
got Instagram too.
Okay, let him know what
Mark
his Instagram.
350. Everything is Mark 350. It's either with a space or together, one or the other.
And then for Trey Cinco, it's TrayCinco. I should have typed them both out.
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah.
Better tell him to follow me.
I definitely.
That's friend of uncle. Go ahead.
I'll let them know that listen, they're getting follows from my podcast. It's gonna make go.
He the op.
Yeah.
That's friend of uncle.
Listen, if they ever go to come my nephew right now, we're hoping that he comes home for Christmas because he's out there in Cali like doing his shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like he's been chasing this shit, but he didn't have. I don't want to say he didn't have support. Yeah, he didn't have support.
How old is he?
He didn't have support. He's like 22 maybe or
22?
early 20s, maybe 21, 20.
My son.
No, he just
15.
20. He's
Chill,
20.
I just hit you with that follow. Don't do me dirty, fam.
He's 20 right now, but he didn't have support. But the reason he didn't have support because he started fucking up in
I'm
school.
glad you told me because I ain't got my alerts off for Instagram. People take that shit personal. I got my alerts off for Instagram, so I don't be knowing that people take that shit personal, man.
In that bag.
Yeah, once he started fucking up in school and wasn't like following instructions, we couldn't support any extracurricular habits that he had. So that he started stealing, robbing, cheating, all this other
all
shit.
that bullshit.
But he was always focused
Musical,
on becoming
yeah,
a rapper.
yeah.
He was just trying to also impress them street niggas.
That's like
and was robbed and literally was like
That's like 350. He talking about I don't want to go to college. I'm like, nigga,
Respect the shot.
do you?
Right, like
That's
like we had-
not even a fucking choice. Like that's not even an option.
Like I told you,
Like,
we
this-
had a game store, and like
That's that
one day
tri-flash
he decided
right
to steal a couple grand out of the game store so that he can go flash. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
that Trife life right there.
was what stole a checkbook for the game store and had bums trying to go to the fuck and trying to go cash money and like the check cashes to somebody. It's a fucking business check. like retarded shit like that.
Yeah.
So when I say that he didn't have support, it's because he didn't earn that support.
Yeah.
And I told my munchkin the same thing too. Listen, we'll support any endeavor you will ever want to think. Start fucking up in
100.
school, or start thinking that you start disrespecting your elders.
Yep.
And guess what? The only thing we'll be helping
Yep.
you maintain is fucking good grades, and you'll never see the fucking day of light.
That's like my younger one. My younger one, Marcus. He wants a PS5. He got a motherfucking C.
Oh,
I'm
forget
like,
it.
Nah,
Forget it.
you ain't getting that.
Forget it.
you better
How much
see-
the
you ain't getting-
PS5? You better
yeah,
see your way out of
Yeah.
here.
You better
Yeah.
see your ass into them
Shit.
fucking
No.
books and study.
Straight up.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
listen.
and wifey don't play that shit. She's like, yo, we gonna make that shit up.
I'll be you nicer than
He
me.
missed
been
like
straight
5.
A's.
Yo, he got some F's and D's. I was like,
Oh.
And he's like, he's just like, Dad,
What grade is
please.
he in?
7th.
That's
He was like, please
unacceptable.
don't.
That's
Dad,
unacceptable.
please don't whip me. I'm gonna make it up.
That's unacceptable. B. In 7th
I'm
grade,
like,
Dad,
you know what I'm saying? I was like,
that means you're not
alright.
doing the work.
You're not even trying.
No,
not doing
that's
the
what I'm
work.
saying. Wifey got in his ass, and he doing. That's why.
Like, you're not even putting in the
That's,
effort.
that's
Yo.
Like,
unacceptable.
we know how it is, and that love you're not
And
even
he an
putting in
AB
the-
student.
You're not even putting in the
Like,
effort.
like he an AB
That's
student,
unacceptable.
but he's complaining about, yo, I'm struggling. Like he's like being honest, like, yo, I'm really struggling. I'm like, yeah, I can fucking see it.
Well, let us know.
I'm
Early,
like,
so we
what
can
the
tutor
fuck you want me to
extra teacher.
do
Nah,
to
nah,
make
nah,
it better?
fuck
Like,
that.
I'm here. Like, bro,
Nah,
you
fuck
need
that.
a
But
question, I'm
but
here.
you only get that excuse once. If you're struggling,
No, this is it. This is the
yeah,
only time.
you only get that excuse once because
Once.
No, he's an AB
from
student.
the moment
but
you
this
start
is-
struggling, yeah, you let us
since
know.
COVID.
You let us know.
Let me
you
be
let the
real.
teacher
Since
know.
COVID,
Okay.
he's been struggling.
Okay.
No, the
Since
COVID thing is
since
real.
COVID,
The
you've been
thing is
struggling.
real.
Oh, so-
Because being at
Like,
home in the
yeah,
comfort
he
of your
can't,
crib,
like, since COVID,
focusing,
he been struggling like a motherfucker.
I'll give you one excuse on that.
What did I just
Yeah.
say? We handed out COVID passes this week on the
Yeah, yes you did. Yes you did. Yes you did. Yo, Marcus, you just got lucky. My son just got lucky right now.
passes.
You still ain't getting that. You still ain't getting that PS5 for Christmas. You may get it like in the middle of the year.
You might get it for your
No,
birthday.
his birthday, July
Yeah, exactly.
28th.
Yeah.
July 28th.
Birthday.
You already got it.
Exactly.
You called that one. You already know.
Birthday.
You already know.
Like,
What's good though? Darnell got one. So who's his favorite uncle?
The one who got the P5.
But you
Yes.
know, Darnell don't allow kids at his house playing his shit.
Well, he got a kid now. Hey.
But his kid
But he
can't
be,
play
there'll be
shit.
only one.
Okay.
There'll be only one kid
That
be
nigga not
allowed.
on that shit every fucking day.
Daddy wanna play that shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's
All right,
why you
come
gotta
on.
get two.
Let's go. That'd be me, right? Let's go. Like
One for the
he
kids,
don't want to go. I'll be like,
one
come
for
on,
me.
let's go to Theo's house.
We gotta get 3
So
controllers.
I can play.
Yeah.
He be like,
Yeah,
Darnell, I only
two
bought
shits.
one controller. I came on my own.
We
I
got
am-
controllers before the
I
game.
invested the
Shit.
$60. I got $80.
If I had a kid, I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm getting 2 of them shits. You get one for you.
Yeah, you know what? If I find the
and
controller,
one for me.
if I find the controller, I'll buy the controller.
Listen, until my
He'll have
kid
the controller, but no game.
until my kid gets a job, they're always getting my old gen. Fuck that.
There you go. I got the P4. I got the P4 at the house right
got
now.
the
So
three.
I'm like, kid, you can have the P4.
I'm
I'm gonna get the P5 for myself.
I have the P3, and that's what, like, when the kids come over, now you can play the P3, and
P3.
I got mad games too, so just
Have a blast.
Yeah, have a blast
Just
on the
don't
3.
break the shit,
And
'cause
wifey's like, should we get? I got like 4 or 5 controllers for that shit. I'm like, nah, we ain't getting rid of that shit. She was
Hell
like, what we
no.
gonna do with it? I'm like,
Shit.
like,
That's
what
the
we gonna do with
entertainment
it?
to keep them from fucking up my house.
Oh, I had one.
Wait, no, you didn't.
I thought I had one.
I thought you did.
Thought you had it. Gotta be quicker than that.
How many have you drank?
Man, listen, you on your 3?
2, 3.
Yeah,
This nigga.
I'm at 3 too.
It's Monday, man.
It's a holiday week. It's Christmas
Oh,
week,
I'll
baby.
So
It's Christmas week.
the podcast has an alias when we're all 3 here, right? Oh, well, all 4 here now. Chill, Will. It's called the 4 Drunk Uncles Podcast.
There you go. I'll tell you more drunk uncles. Chill. I know you're drinking out there. Chill. You can't be out here not drinking with us.
Drink. I'm in the friend. I'm with the in friend because I don't even drink for real.
Word. So I know you be smoking then.
He don't do
No, I
it.
don't
Come
do
on,
that
man.
shit, man. I'm crazy enough as it is, man. I'll be the nigga as my regular self. I'll be scared. Like I'm paranoid to do drugs, bro. Cause I feel like
I don't
I
smoke
either
like
be a
that.
dick,
I only
I'll
smoke
become a
before
crackhead or
sex.
something. Like or I'll be just crazy. Like I'm scared.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. When I went to go get a beer a while ago, I was thinking based on how many beers we went through already, because you know me how many he comes with. I was thinking that we were already done with all of the course for today, and now I'm like, oh shit, we have a block 8 of course. I can't even see the beer I have until I get past this obstacle.
Mark came through with the 24 shits, and I'm just like, God, fuck.
Shit. Yeah, that was for. I was like,
You good.
right. I was gonna get a 12-pack. Right, that was my first initiative.
Back some more
I was
so we
like,
have the room this way a little bit more.
I was like, let me get a 12-pack. That should be fine. But then I was like, shit, I ain't got beer in the house. So I'm like, might as well get 24. And they were on sale? Shit.
Oh, on sale?
$18?
Shout out to the Christmas time.
$18.
Christmas time.
I was like,
Did y'all talk college? Did y'all talk college?
Wednesday.
Y'all watch that any college games?
You know, this past weekend, hell yeah, we did.
you want
We didn't talk-
to touch on it a little bit?
You want to touch
Might
college?
as well. This is overtime.
We want to touch college?
This is overtime. Wait, what
Listen,
time is it,
I
man?
got
shit
listen.
to
You
do.
guys got 15 minutes of college.
Iowa State folded. They should have fucking came back won that game. Florida, you ain't shit. Even though you hung in there with Bama. And Notre
I
Dame,
don't think-
oh my God, the fact that you made the college football playoff lets me know for a fact. If you didn't know before, you know for sure the NCAA is ran off that money.
But can I say
because for
something?
Notre Dame to get that asses kicked like that
Yeah, but
and
they beat 'em,
still
though.
make the playoff,
They got one loss.
they beat them. Get the fuck out. It took double overtime without Trevor Lawrence to win that fucking game. And the next time when Trevor Lawrence was on that field, it was blowout city. You don't deserve to be in the college football playoff.
Who has a better chance to beat Alabama?
I just want the NCAA.
Who has a
Notre Dame
better
or
chance? Or Texas A&M?
You think A&M going? You think Notre Dame going to hang in there?
Well, we gonna see.
No, we not. Cause it's gonna
We
be.
gonna see.
No, it's not. Because it's gonna
We
be.
gonna see.
It's gonna be a janitor going through the elementary school late at night, cleaning it up. That's how Alabama about to do them niggas.
How?
So we gonna work it out.
Like a
We
janitor?
gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. Work that ass all the way out.
Oh man.
Embarrass them niggas worse than they did in that championship game a few years back.
I just want to let you know, NCAA, I love everything that you do here.
No, we don't.
And if you have an opening for a job, I will like a position.
Okay, when you put it like that, then yes. 'Cause that's money in my pocket.
Because all y'all
But
do
in
is
terms
do
of that
take
college
advantage
football playoff, that shit is garbage. Go back to the BCS if
Ohio
that's how you
State?
gonna move. Ohio State,
State?
get them niggas the fuck out of here
Yep,
too.
yep,
You don't play
yep.
6 games and get in the college football
Yep.
playoff. Get the hell out of here, man.
Everybody's
You-
at 10. Everybody's at
You
10.
you wanted to miss games and come back October
who is it?
24th. That's on y'all,
So we have top 4 then? So who was supposed to make it?
man.
Shit. A&M, fucking Cincinnati, fucking.
Oh, I wish Florida. If Florida didn't lose to LSU.
Let's come. No, we're not doing no wishes. We want to know what's your 4 teams that should be in the motherfucking playoffs right now. And then I want you to look at those teams compared to the ones you're going to leave out and honestly say,
Do they have a chance against Clemson or Alabama?
thank you.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what the committee. Now, I
Because this is what they do.
No, you're right.
Exactly.
Exactly. Because I
Yeah,
understand.
Notre Dame beat Clemson, so it's like, yo, let's put Notre Dame there. They might be able to.
But the shit is
beat-
they know better. They beat Notre Dame without Lawrence, man. if you want,
They can be mo- they can feel motivated.
no.
Then who's your 4?
No. See, I'm tripping because they made it. I would have been more quiet had you just kept Notre Dame at 3 and basically just made another rematch with Notre Dame and Clemson.
Was Notre Dame at 4?
Mm-hmm.
No, Clemson. Notre Dame was 2 and Clemson was 3.
I thought Notre Dame was 4.
Yeah.
Smoke their ass. I would have rather you just flip Notre Dame and Clemson in 2 and 3.
You know what?
Kept that matchup right there.
You know what? I thought about the same shit.
Kept
Wait,
that
what?
match.
I thought about the
I
same
thought Notre
shit.
Dame was 4.
No.
Nah, Notre Dame was 2.
Wait. Clemson's 3?
Clemson
No,
was
Clemson's 2.
3.
Wait.
What
Clemson's
was
2.
3?
Clemson's 2.
Give me the top 4, please.
Well, the top 4
Give me
is
the 4.
Alabama.
It's Alabama.
Alabama.
It's the
Clemson,
same top
Ohio
4.
Clemson,
State.
Ohio State,
Ohio State 3.
and
Notre Dame 4.
Notre Dame
Oh,
4.
so Notre Dame is 4.
Yeah, it's 1-4.
Now, but going into the games on
But
Saturday,
they were talking about-
Notre Dame was 2.
They didn't want to do a rematch with Texas A&M and fucking Alabama. They
So-
talked about that shit too.
But here's the thing.
That's why they
though.
didn't want to put A&M in.
See, but here's the thing, and here's how they get slick. Because you
And
see
then
how they
it's
dropped Notre Dame to the
representation.
floor. You see how they dropped them to the floor.
So what am I missing?
So here's the thing though. What's a better game for Notre Dame? Because now we going into money talk type shit.
Alabama all day.
No,
I mean on Clemson.
no, exactly.
Yeah,
So what you do?
But is it better for the chip or for the semifinal?
You have two games. You have 2 games. You have 2 games that have to bring good money in and good revenue, good viewing.
Right.
All I know is right now, as a college football fan, I see Alabama, Notre Dame. Alabama about to mop these niggas. Mop them.
But
Clemson, Ohio State. Clemson, that game's gonna be close, and then Clemson's gonna take over because Ohio State has not put
And
in the work, and Fields has regressed. I said it.
What did you say? Wait, 1 second. What did you say, Chillwell?
But you know, at the end of the day,
We'll go to
you're
you
right.
next
It
after
is
that,
about
Mark.
money, and think about the people that's in and the people that's out. Then think about the money, and especially within this year, how they got to make up for that. I mean, to realistically think that they was gonna leave Notre Dame.
That's a good
out,
point.
They could, anytime they could put Ohio State, Notre Dame, USC, Alabama, Auburn, these with the huge demographics like Ohio State and Alabama is the top 2.
Hold on.
Like, as far as just
I'm gonna go to Mark after.
just money. You know what I mean? And then Notre Dame might be shit.
Okay.
And any given year, they could be number 1. People just be waiting for Notre Dame to be good and USC to be good. They be waiting for them motherfuckers.
If Notre
They
Dame
got
beats
the money.
Alabama, man, and then Clemson,
Yeah, so
and
that's
then
just money,
Clemson
bro.
and Notre Dame.
Thank you, Chillwell, for making my point that we need to go back to the
But at the end of the
BCS.
day,
I'm going.
No.
They expand the playoffs.
No.
That's the
They
one
need to
thing.
expand the
They just
playoffs.
They just make it 18.
Yeah,
That's it.
and they gonna get
Which
there.
they should have been in the first place.
Which they should have did it this year. They had so much shit to do this year that they could have got an excuse for. You know what? It's COVID. Now everybody plays so many games or whatever,
I do
whatever.
feel you on that.
And then it'd be
I
like,
do feel
yo,
you on
let's
that, 'cause
go
this
8
could've-
games for this year
Because
only,
this could have been the
and
year
we'll
to
see.
experiment.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yo,
yeah.
baseball
No,
did
I'm
it.
with you on that.
Baseball
I'm with
did
you on
it.
that.
7
I'm with you on
innings.
that.
7 innings
I'm
for a
with
double
you on that.
hitter. They did fucking man on second.
The wild
and
card
extra.
round, they expanded it to basically
Yeah.
14.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I'm
like,
with you
yo,
on
this is the
that.
year
I'm
to
with
do
you.
it.
Because
Fucking-
real talk, for A&M to not get a shot, and I don't give a damn what anybody says. Even though Florida has 3 L's, I really feel like they could. I mean, the SEC championship proved it.
Shit, they could have been
3
8.
L's though?
3 L's.
3 L's?
Two.
Did one of their losses to A&M. The bullshit loss to LSU.
Listen.
Three
losses don't make
No,
it.
no,
Three
no,
losses
no.
don't make it.
You want to know
Three
why?
losses don't make
no,
it.
No,
Three
no,
losses
no,
don't make it.
No. You want to know why it's
BCS,
bonafide?
anything.
Because who gave Alabama any type of work this year
KJ,
other than Florida?
What I was gonna tell you,
Ole Miss?
Don't matter.
I don't know enough about college football, and I forgot college football was even on this
don't do
shit.
that.
I don't know enough
Listen,
college
Don't
football.
do that because at the same time, yes.
but when I
3
hear-
losses
but when I
is
hear-
you don't deserve 3
When I
losses.
hear 3
Hey,
losses,
I'm not hearing you.
even I cringe.
Yeah,
Like, the
nigga,
community-
I don't
I'm
care.
looking at the
3
rankings.
losses.
Like, if
I'm
you
looking
thought-
at
Who
the
you going to
rankings.
throw the shoe?
If
Why
you-
you gonna throw a shoe for?
I'm looking at the rankings. Florida is still 7th after all of that shit.
Can I ask?
Get back confused. Sit down.
Sit down, man.
Nah, y'all
Yo,
get me hot.
It was thunder
That's what
time.
Get me
happens.
hot.
That's what happens.
Get me hot, son.
Oh, because 3 losses you don't get in.
3 losses sounds.
But yet the
I don't
committee
give a
still
fuck.
put Florida at 7.
And they look Cincinnati.
Even after they lost
Cincinnati been
Alabama,
balling
still
out.
kept them at 7.
Cincinnati be balling out.
Because
Cincinnati
they
could
know
fucking
Florida would still mop Cincinnati's ass.
But 7 means
Hell.
nothing.
only 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, y'all say,
But I'm saying 8.
Because I feel like they would have changed it.
One of the Florida losses
I
came to
think-
A&M.
No. If
Barely
it
by
was
a
gonna be
goddamn field
if it was
goal.
gonna be 8 teams for the playoffs, guarantee you Florida won't be 7.
All right.
Guarantee you.
What was
100%.
that? What was that, Will?
What? They'd be
100%.
outside the top 8?
Yeah.
No, hell
Yeah.
no.
Hell
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even a Gator. I'm
Yes.
mad you got me out here defending the Gators. I'm not even a Gator fan.
I
Oh
can't
my
tell.
God.
I can't. See, so when I talk about Miami fucking Dolphins like that, don't get on me that I'm a Dolphin fan. Because you're a Gator fan. You're a Gator fan right now.
I'm not a
You
Gator
see
fan.
how that shit come back?
The Gators gave
Fuck 'em
Alabama.
down.
The Gators gave Alabama the most fight out of anybody Alabama has seen all year.
I get that.
Can we go to Chill Will? Hold on, I want to go to Chill Will real quick. What you got for us, Chill Will?
Would you take
This is for you two.
Georgia or Cincinnati and honestly say No, because Ohio State.
Oh, shit, I forgot. You fucking come off there.
It's not like they
So you've been watching Cincinnati play then?
Because they tried to.
That's on the local channels for him.
On purpose went 6-0. Like they can't. There's nothing that they could do to control other teams. And
Allegedly. You don't think the Big Ten was hooking them up? Allegedly.
Two of the people in the committee work for the Big Ten.
They were hooking up.
I just realized why I have that here.
No.
You're doing school with me.
That's because we had COVID too. We had to play last 2 weeks. We had to play with half a team. We didn't have like you gotta think about that. Like it's easy to regress when you playing with half your team.
And me having COVID, I know the side effects in terms of loss of stamina. So loss of stamina, playing on a football team, not a good look. Not a good look.
Honestly, say a healthy
I gotta go back to the
Ohio
chat. I'm missing
State
something.
team
I'm missing a command.
is 6-0, or you gonna put on Florida, who lost 3 games, or Cincinnati.
Look, 3 games. That's it. You done. You done.
In the playoffs, you gonna put them in the playoffs over Ohio State?
Who said it?
I mean,
We are.
We are. Put them in there before.
And then
What our records say we are.
Let's go further.
You want to crown them?
I'm just so.
Crown the motherfuckers. I'm sorry, I got excited.
He's coming in. He comes in.
On this too, because if you do this, if you put Cincinnati in, you put Florida in, right? Because you feel like, all right, well, the other teams they deserve it, or A&M, and they stink up the joint. That's gonna be the worst. Like,
That's the only thing.
They gotta think
But
about
here's the thing, though.
Give him 20 more seconds. Give him 20 more seconds.
And they fuck it up. We gonna really.
So give you both in 30 seconds after that.
Listen, man, you can't
But
be
afterwards, they
reducing
go
it.
like,
You
oh,
can't be
that shit
directing
might
that.
put Ohio
No,
State in.
we gotta let it flow.
If Alabama take Cincinnati and beat the motherfucker 70 to 10, oh hell no, you can't.
Then let them niggas beat them 70 to 10, Chillo. Let them beat them 70 to 10. You gotta be fair. You gotta be fair.
You know what? That is true though.
Right,
You gotta be
You gotta be
fair.
fair, man.
You gotta be fair.
You
Let
know
them
what?
get whacked 70 to 10.
So when you do it again, you like, oh, why is so and so not playing? And then you be like, motherfucker, remember 2020?
I'm gonna get you right here.
Or 2022 and all that shit.
I'm
So
gonna get you right
if you
here.
want to be fair, how you leaving Ohio State out then? If you want to be fair, it's the disdain that people have against Ohio State. I want you to listen to that question though. If you want to be fair, how do you leave Ohio State out?
Dude, you played 6 games.
No. You said
With
be
the Big
fair.
Ten championship.
I need you to really understand what I'm asking you. If you want to be fair, how do you leave Ohio State out?
Cincinnati played 10 games and won their conference championship game.
I need somebody to explain what I'm trying to ask this brother right now. If you want, you say you got to be fair. If I'm a committee, I got to be fair. How do you leave Ohio State out?
Easily. You won 6 games and came into this shit mid-October.
Are we talking about out of the top 4 of out of a top 8?
Out of a top 4.
They're 6-0 in the Big Ten,
6-0.
and you.
No. Big Ten? Nah, I don't want to hear nothing about the Big Ten this year. Big Ten is not a good conference this year. It's not.
Who are the other teams?
It's not. Michigan State, garbage.
No.
Wisconsin, not good.
Those teams didn't make it.
The other best team other than Ohio State in the Big Ten is Northwestern. Northwestern.
Greenie's team?
Northwestern.
Greenie School?
Yes. Not even fucking Michigan. Not even Wisconsin.
Well, Michigan has Harden. We know what he can't beat anybody out of
But
Cleveland.
doesn't fucking matter.
Anybody out of
Doesn't
Ohio.
fucking matter. They weren't good at all. Wisconsin, they can't throw for shit. They depend on the run game, and then when they get caught up on that shit, they can't do nothing.
So in the final,
Indiana probably the 3rd best.
I'm not worried about
probably
them.
better.
I'm not worried about
Exactly.
wait,
You're not even worried.
No.
You're not even.
Not
The
just
fact
them.
that you just said. The fact that you just said you're not worried about them.
I'm not.
You're
I'm not just talking about Indiana though.
You're giving base
I'm
to
not just
what
talking
I'm
about-
saying here.
What my question is that, okay, when it comes to Ohio State, sit down and get back in view.
I'm saying.
Fuck the view.
I understand.
No,
I understand
this
you
is
riled
it.
up. That's just
Come
let
on,
them see your
let's go.
emotion. Like they don't even see your fucking stomach.
Fuck the view at that
Oh,
point.
they see the fucking thighs. That's what
That's
they
right
see.
here. Fuck y'all. That's what I think about y'all right now. Fuck y'all.
Hey,
But I love you though.
hey, I was going. Hey.
So who are we? Okay, so who are we making a case for over Ohio State to go in? Like who? Like
But you got.
to be
But I
fair.
also wanna
Okay,
understand,
so
like you got to think about the cause and effect as well. Like you got to understand if this shit don't work out, Because right now it's good. We can always talk about the after effects. You know, you put Cincinnati in that 4th spot against Alabama. You already know they losing, number one. Why would you just do that just because of, like, come on, let's.
So that way you can eliminate the talk of it not being fair coming to the next season.
It's Notre Dame.
Okay.
Number 4.
That's what I'm saying. It's not
the best teams though.
But
we're not trying
chill.
to be fair. We're trying to find the best team.
F that.
So
F that. Because the BCS this is where the BCS comes into play. It would be great right now. Because it's not about best team and all that. We talking about just what you've done.
Nah, man.
You get in here.
No.
And then
That's
on top
why
of
the
that,
playoffs are here.
And then
They
on
just
top
need
of
to
that,
expand it. That's it.
So what about Oklahoma? What about Oklahoma right now?
Thank you.
What about Oklahoma right
Just
now?
expand it.
What about Oklahoma right now? Oklahoma's losses were early in the season. They went on a run and won their conference championship. Oklahoma doesn't deserve the 4th spot. I'm looking at it right now. Going into Saturday, Oklahoma.
What's the record?
They're 8-2. Going into Saturday,
2 losses. They got 2 losses.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
That's why they gotta expand it.
Going into Saturday, Oklahoma was 10th.
Big Ten conference though. They got a worse team. They should bet they're worse than the
Nah.
Big Ten conference.
See,
But
but see, here's the thing. Here's
That's
how I know they wanted Oklahoma
You know
to be
what
up
it
in
is?
there. No,
It's
let
a
me
top-
finish.
Yo, the top conferences.
B.
That's it. That's all it is. You can't be like
See,
like
I'm out here on the knee
AA.
now. I'm out here on the knee because I want you to hear me when I say this. Going into Saturday, Oklahoma was 10th.
Yeah.
They won that game.
What are they now?
They won their conference championship.
What are they now?
6th.
Behind Texas A&M.
They jumped 4
loss.
spots.
Yeah.
4 spots. A 2-loss team. That's
Actually,
how you know they wanted them to get up in there.
Why are we talking about teams that aren't in the top 4?
Because
2 of the teams are fraudulent
they should have
as fuck.
expanded the playoffs this year. That's the whole shit. They should
Notre Dame and Ohio State. They're both fraudulent as fuck.
So I'm asking you again, who do you want to put above them?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I would not mind how Oklahoma's playing. I would not mind seeing Oklahoma in that top 4. I would not
What's
mind.
Oklahoma's record?
Not Oklahoma.
It can't work.
It won't work.
It can't work.
No,
Cincinnati?
It can't work. When
Cincinnati's 10-0.
Notre Dame goes into a conference championship game as
check
the
this out.
second-ranked team and gets blown out 34-10,
Chill.
it don't work
Talent
to take
don't
Notre
watch
Dame
college
out
basketball.
and put Oklahoma in that
I mean
shit.
college football.
no.
Okay.
He don't watch,
You
right?
don't lose names.
Watch
You
this,
don't
watch
lose
this, watch this, watch
recognition.
this.
It won't work.
Hey.
It can't
Oh
work.
my
B,
God.
I get you.
Look.
No, you
Talent.
don't get me.
Cincinnati
You don't.
Cincinnati is 11-0.
11-0.
Why the fuck are they in the playoffs?
Bang. Why? You know why? Because their conference,
So why did you make a case for Cincinnati?
it's the conference.
Of course they should be in there. You want to get even more criminal? You got fucking Coastal Carolina. They didn't even get a New Year's Six game.
Who? Nobody cares about them.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
They didn't even get a New
I don't
Year's
even
Six
know who
game.
Coastal
That's
What's they-
fucked up.
Because their conference. What conference are they
Nobody
in?
cares about them. We're talking
They're
about
11th.
top 4.
They're
Top 4.
11th
Let's
right
talk
now.
about-
They couldn't even get a New Year's Sixth game.
Let's keep it in the top 4. Like,
See,
I tell you, I
but
don't
see,
know.
here's the
I don't
thing.
know about college.
Y'all some niggas that shouldn't even be talking right now because you don't even pay attention to college
You're
football
right.
like this.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
just talking. No, he does. I don't.
Especially
That's the
you.
funny-
So you
that's the
getting
funny
loud
part.
with me? Irrelevant. I didn't want to hear you. I didn't
I'm
want
trying
to
to.
hear you right
No.
now.
I'm trying to reel it in.
That's
as
my
I'm-
blood.
No, see,
Hey,
I'm
like
trying
the-
to reel it in. as
you-
I'm
I'm like the cop.
You
That's-
getting loud with me?
I'm like
I
this.
just need you to duck your head
I'm
right
not
there
getting
between
loud.
your legs because you don't
No.
need to hear shit. We don't
No.
need to hear shit from you right now.
It's like
Like,
daddy
I'm asking-
baseball.
I'm asking
like
a
we
legitimate
want somebody
question.
that doesn't have a kid on the team.
That should be that.
And that's him.
That asks that.
I'm sorry, bro, but because I watched
I
that.
know enough
I
about college football that a two-loss
Listen.
team can't make it in.
Listen, I
And I
watched. Watched that.
Anything
I'm not,
more than one,
and the thing about
you're
it,
done.
I'm not saying that a two-loss team isn't.
Oh, I'm gonna make a
I-
T-shirt on that shit.
I watched.
Anything more
missing my
than one,
points.
you're
I
done.
watched the Alabama-Florida game from start to finish. And at halftime, when Florida was down 35-17,
Is this the final
I
ranking?
was like, this is not over.
Is this the final ranking?
This is not over.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, it's 35-31. It's a game.
New Year's
Nobody
Day.
has been that
New
close
Year's
to
Day,
Bama
championship.
during the season.
New Year's
Nobody.
Day, the semis. I mean,
Nobody. So why not? If
New
you
Year's Day.
if you are
After you
all about
hangover and you wake up,
rankings and getting
you
a
got
better
fucking
team,
college championship going on.
at least get a team in there that's gonna give the top team a fight. Florida gave Bama the best fight out of
But
anybody
don't matter.
this year.
Which I understand. No. That does matter. Which
No, it don't.
I perfectly understand what you're saying with that. That's what I'm saying,
Because why do we want to see? Because why on New Year's Day when we're watching the Rose Bowl do we want to see somebody getting rolled?
So let's talk.
Why?
Okay. So
why?
So let's talk.
Alright.
Okay. Wait. Don't talk about. So I'm gonna talk about this from two different sides, right? So and maybe this will help because remember, I don't watch enough college football to give from a play perspective of how they're playing. I'm going from how college football sets up their programming for viewership.
And B, as much as I love you, no disrespect, then your opinion is not valid.
No.
Because if you didn't watch that game Saturday night and didn't tell me if Alabama, Florida didn't play again, it would be a better game.
No. So what I'm telling you is that remember they pull a. So like I said, I'm talking from a different area now. Let's get into television and viewership a little bit now, right?
Television viewership.
No,
Florida did great numbers.
Stop.
Okay,
So
okay.
let's get into television viewership right now.
My bad.
Because this is the one little point that when I keep hearing little things of how I'm reacting, because if there's a 2-loss team going in there and I'm a casual fan and I don't know anything about college football, it sounds like a wash.
Here's the thing though.
So
you're a casual college football fan. Who the fuck are you to judge on why a 2-loss team is in there, 1-loss team, or no-loss team?
who are they trying? Who are they trying to get to view?
But here's the thing, though. They're up in there for a reason that you don't know about because you did not watch.
But then there's an undefeated team that isn't getting in there, and I would say to myself, well, why aren't these undefeated teams playing against each other instead of throwing in this 2-loss team?
So then you know what? If you have all them questions, you should have watched the season.
No.
Well,
you don't have to watch the season.
Well,
watch the season or go on YouTube and watch that team's highlights.
Grandma doesn't have time to watch this.
Well, then that's not my concern. That's not my motherfucking concern.
I'm talking about from the network standpoint. And from their standpoint, they want to get Grandma, they want to get
morals.
Billy, they want to get the
Talking
Karens,
morals right
they want to
now.
get the Sarahs, the Susans, the Jamals, the Adams, and the Kareems of the world. And not all these motherfuckers is watching every single game. So when I ask some questions, because
It's just morals,
it's just when I hear it. And when I hear a 2-loss team or 3-loss team, I'm like, how the fuck did they make it in?
Exactly.
And that's what starts answering my
Because
questions.
your morals
now,
kick in.
That's the job of, but now
Your morals kick in.
This is the job of the analyst, the analyst, and the
You
sports.
really think Grandma is wondering why a 3-loss team
Hell
got in
yeah!
the college
Because
football
Grandma
playoffs?
wants to
Hey,
go.
Shut the
No.
motherfucker up!
Sorry,
You never
that's
met
not
my
right now.
mama.
Sorry, right now.
Wait, you never met my mother.
Grandma is wondering why. Who the hell is playing my Roll Tide with 3 losses?
My Roll Tide? The same goddamn Roll Tide that you hadn't paid attention to all year?
Yeah.
Grandma, you don't shut the fuck up and watch this goddamn game?
Because she's thinking, you know, we gonna win. They got 3 losses. Roll Tide.
Exactly. Worry about that. Worry about that instead of why this 3-loss team got in this bitch. Shut the hell up.
What I'm saying is that while I fully understand you, I can get why a 2-loss team isn't here. I get it. I'm not saying it's right, but I get it.
I'm sorry, but it's just like, yo, if you want people to watch,
I'm coming off of this point in 20 seconds.
If you want people to watch, you would have a better chance to somehow. Obviously, it doesn't look good that Florida. If Florida didn't fucking lose to LSU, this would have been a much stronger point. This would have been much stronger, but it would have been.
Listen,
but all I know is Florida
Clemson.
gave Bama the most
Clemson got
fight.
sunshine. You crazy?
Florida gave
Clemson-
Alabama the
Clemson
most
gonna win it
fight
all.
out of anybody Alabama has seen all
Clemson's
motherfucking
gonna
year.
win.
And anybody who wants to debate me on that, I'm literally stripping your college
Ain't
football
nobody
card
gonna beat Clemson.
right away.
Ain't nobody gonna beat Clemson
Okay.
like nobody gonna beat fucking KC.
So let's move on.
Just saying.
Let's move on from college basketball because I think we've
College football.
College basketball.
Sorry.
I'm arguing with you and you don't even know what fucking sport we're talking about.
So I'm ready to talk basketball.
God
So let's
damn.
move from college and let's start talking basketball, right? Because I forgot, I didn't forget what sport we're talking about. I was just wanting to talk basketball because it's time for us to get back to basketball. We've put this off long enough, and that's set in stone. That's not gonna change.
Yeah. Nah, Clemson's gonna win.
That's set in stone, and that's not gonna change at all. Like Alabama, Clemson, Ohio, and
that's why I feel bad for the Jets, man.
And Notre Dame.
Because Clemson's gonna win, and the Jets could have had that quarterback. That he was a starter since a freshman, lost one game in college. I know you don't know this. He lost one fucking game. You know what the game he lost?
Right here.
You know what the game he lost?
The
he
national
lost the national championship game.
So wait, well, who lost that game? He's 8-1 this year. Who lost that game?
Oh, he wasn't starter.
Oh, that's
the freshman.
That's the
his
game.
name is.
Damn it! No.
I wish I could pronounce it.
I forgot. I heard about that. That somebody beat him and they wanted to give them credit. Like, you beat them without Clemson starting playing or whatever. Okay, that's that game.
Yes,
so that's the reason why they. Okay.
Yep. And I don't, man.
Okay, see, now that looks different.
Yeah. No,
So,
100%.
Wait, so how did Ohio State get to number 3, Will?
Because they lost.
Exactly. They didn't play nobody.
Over Notre Dame. I'm asking it seriously. How did Ohio get a better spot over Notre Dame?
Because
they
they're
got
6-0.
their ass whooped by Clemson with the old boy. When old boy came back and we
when he came back.
we won a conference championship with half our players.
Wait, who got their ass whooped?
Notre Dame.
Who?
Because Notre Dame
is 9-0.
They were until this weekend. And Clemson whooped their ass.
We won both.
I thought you were talking about
24.
basketball now. I thought you were talking about basketball.
But I had a
Might as
quick-
well come back here and we can talk about basketball.
I had a quick
Talk about
question.
the same shit.
I had a
The
good
last
question.
2-3
You come
games we
with a
won, we've had like at least
You
20
didn't
players
ask.
out.
I didn't.
Say that
And we
again?
still won.
Because I gotta go
one of our
shopping.
little games, but
Wifey's like,
they gonna play Ohio
What
State.
you
They
doing?
believe that they gonna find. Their job is to find the best team. It ain't about being fair. It's just about they want to make sure that when they make the decision, this was the right decision. We're not just putting in teams just because.
All I'm
So we
saying is,
we put in Cincinnati. They get one good season, and you get to go to the playoffs. The answer is to explain the playoffs. But if not, we're not just about to put Cincinnati in and roll them there. First time ever against Alabama, and then they lose 84-0,
Cincinnati was
and then they're like, what the fuck?
Was that who was 11-0 with Cincinnati?
yeah.
9-0.
They're not doing that.
10-0. They
just looked at
just
on
won.
my phone. I looked at on my phone.
You gotta earn that. And so that's why they should have never made
Notre Dame
it
was
to
like-
the
Notre Dame
14
was
playoffs.
10-1.
They should have just made it 18 playoffs in the first place. That's what they should have did.
I think we all can agree
quick
on that.
question.
That this year they should have expanded the playoffs.
No, 100%.
Absolutely.
This is the year.
Can we leave it there? Can we leave it there? That they should have expanded the
Yeah.
playoffs.
I just want to know one thing. If Ohio State's running back didn't run for 331 yards to be exact,
The backup running back, by the way. Not even the starter. The backup.
But it's Ohio
if he
State,
didn't
bro.
run for that
No.
amount,
Ain't nobody really a backup
Do
for
they
Ohio
win?
State.
Listen, man. I know Ohio State fans. I know how y'all.
So
I know how you guys act.
331 yards,
When you
and
go
you
to
barely
Alabama,
won
you go to Alabama-
by 12.
No, hold on. Let me just. When you go to Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, there's no real backups on the bench, bro. Come on, let's be for real.
That's why you go there.
okay, and that's
You know what I'm saying? That's why you go there. You
and that's
go
the
there
reason-
because you know you're gonna get burned.
Okay, and those games are done, and that's the, and we
I
have
might need
some,
to smoke.
and we have something starting tomorrow, right? Which is called the NBA season, which is the NBA which is the NBA
I got me
season,
pissed right now. Bro.
and
Y'all got me fucking pissed. Y'all got me fucking pissed off, dog.
He's like, I got it.
it's okay. You're supposed to get sports passionate. That's what happens here. Okay, so
Where? Happens
Sports
where?
passionate? I'm about to take a chair
MyT.
and throw you outside the window. Talk about sports passionate right now.
that's why we're talking basketball. Alrighty, so now we're getting into basketball, right? Another topic that we're passionate about, and we spent enough time on college football and a ranking that's going to be played out. What we don't really know how it's going to be played out is the NBA season, but we
Brooklyn
do.
as champions?
But we
As
do.
champions?
You know,
KD?
I'm about to take your chair and throw you out the window as well. Talk about
We're not gonna stop.
Brooklyn against
We're not gonna-
Brooklyn against the
They'll
Lakers.
be lucky if they get there.
Put it up there.
They'll be
Brooklyn
lucky
Lakers.
if they get there.
Brooklyn Lakers. Brooklyn Lakers.
I'm talking.
Lucky if they get there.
Brooklyn
So-
Lakers.
We'll get to Brooklyn in a
How you
minute.
spell Brooklyn? I'm sorry.
Just put BK.
Oh my god.
Right. So let's get back to the New York Knicks, right? Because I really wanted to get back into my Knicks and talk about the different layers that they had. right? Because that is the one thing that I have no clue what's gonna happen this season. It's definitely how good the New York Knicks are gonna be. But I do believe that the New York Knicks have found their point guard again. As I said in Emmanuel Quickly, in what I've seen from Emmanuel Quickly, definitely is one of those things that continues to give me hope, right? Not only can he shoot the three, right, which is promising because we haven't had a bona fide 3-point shooter also in God knows how long, right? Probably think it was Porzingis, right? But also, I see that.
You guys have Porzingis? Shit, I forgot about that shit. But who
drafted
drafted
him?
him?
But
Who drafted him?
We did.
Who drafted him?
You and the Knicks, I just said that.
No. Who was the GM at that time?
I don't care.
Oh,
Pat
okay.
Riley. Oh, it was Pat Riley.
No, it wasn't Pat Riley. Are you sure?
I don't know. Who cares?
Porzingis?
Nobody cares. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're talking about the point guard for the Knicks right now.
Why is he like this? Why is he like this?
But I'm saying,
You both
who
like
was
this.
the
You
GM
both feel like this. You
though?
talking about him. You both feel like this.
Who's the GM?
We're all
I
like
was
this.
asking who.
Four drunk uncles.
What's his name? Phil? What's his name? Phil Jackson?
You got to jump on me. I'm trying to agree
Phil
with you.
Jackson?
Now it's fuck you right now. You know what? Mark, get on him again, just like how you were. Who cares? Exactly. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, who cares?
Was it Phil?
Who cares?
I think it was Jackson.
Who cares?
And everybody said, what? Boo.
Phil is Jackson.
No shit.
Okay.
Who drafted Porzingis?
Okay, but nobody cares.
Okay.
Alrighty. Right now, what I'm seeing from Emmanuel Quickly as the point guard of the Knicks, a position that they've been trying to fill since the days of Stephon Marbury. Like it's been so goddamn long. It sounds like the same exact story with the New York Jets and their goddamn quarterback. But I actually found somebody who was like he could command the offense. I don't know if you guys ended up watching these games, but I watched these games thoroughly. Like I replayed quarters like 4 or 5 times, like before going on to the next one. Like thank God for like we was talking about it the other day, but thank God for Cody and for that motherfucking whatever app I got for the Cody. It's one of them apps. God damn it, it's the Crew app that I got for the Cody. That shit is working wonders for me because I didn't even realize that I could. Just keep your ass still.
Man, I am so stuck in this corner.
Stay still. Just like all you had to do was stand up and turn around.
You know what? I could reach this.
Exactly. Stand up and turn around. You're like 5'10". Stop playing.
My bad. Oh, look. Don't want to stay.
Anyway, we'll get something for that later. Just keep it on. Keep it on your person.
Let's put the light back on.
Well, just click the button. There's a button somewhere.
No,
So I found.
think I unplugged it.
I already plugged that back in. Just click the button somewhere.
Okay.
Emmanuel Quickly, I believe that we found somebody that could command the offense. I seen him being able to put everybody in the natural places that they need to be. When it came to pick and rolls, I saw him calling up. God damn it! What the fuck is his name all of a sudden? How am I forgetting his name? The center, Robinson.
It's your team.
I know. I saw him calling up Mitchell Robinson. I calling him for the pick, sending him in position, and getting him where he needed to. Like even on face. And one of the things that I saw more than anything, he knows how to draw contact. Whether it's coming off the pick, whether it's taking a 3-point shot, or whether it's going into the paint, like he has that natural feel when he feels somebody like on his hip, and he knows how to draw contact on his shots. Now, we saw early, he's not getting a lot of these calls yet, but he's gonna start getting them because it's gonna be built into his MO. Like it's gonna be part of his basically the pattern of behavior that the referees have for him, and they're gonna
Talking about the Nets. I mean the Knicks.
I'm about to challenge you to a duel. Give me a glove.
Yo, because I'm falling asleep. I'm getting sleepy over
You'll
here.
lose this one. I'm on high alert right now. I'm ready to uppercut the fuck out of somebody.
I'm like, man, you putting me to sleep over here. Fucking Knicks.
Listen.
Fucking.
Now in their last game against Detroit, Obi Toppin struggled. He only had like 6 points.
Don't matter.
No, but
Don't matter.
I started
72
seeing.
games.
I know, but I started seeing something that I didn't like.
Ignore him. He a hater right now.
I ain't hating.
No,
He a Brooklyn Nets.
he's right in a
No,
sense. Like
I
it's
love
72
New York.
games, but there's a pattern of
I
behavior.
love New York, man.
There's a pattern of
Sure about
behavior that he's
Yeah,
starting to
100.
exude that I'm not liking, and it looks like he's scared to shoot at times. Like that second game, he was ready to shoot. This last couple of games, he's passing up open shots.
That confidence is serious, bro.
So I'm gonna
That confidence is serious.
So I'm gonna keep an
How
eye
do
on
the
him.
Nets look?
So now we're gonna get.
Against
I
Boston.
keep telling you, we will get to the Nets.
We're talking about the Knicks.
Like listen.
But you ain't saying anything anybody want to hear. Like nobody want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to hear that.
Anyway, anyway, and then
I don't even have to load it up. Now, no, because it's a pattern behavior that he's gonna have to work on. Because
the only hope the next guy is their coach, Thibodeau.
Well, the coach is the star.
The coach, Worldwide West.
The coach,
Tibbs.
yeah.
Tibbs is
But the coach is the
he's
star.
respectful.
Bonafide.
Yeah, he's
The-
respectful.
I saw Tibbs take Chicago from the shitter to automatically beating
No,
Boston
I'm down
in
with
game
Tibbs.
1
Well,
I'm down
the
with
next
Tibbs.
year. So
Thibodeau is the star of the team.
That's what I'm saying.
When coaches come in there and players are coming into New York or
in
they
the
play New York,
East.
right? They're not game planning for any of our particular players. They're gonna be game planning for what Tom Thibodeau's gonna be throwing at us and the intensity that he's gonna have them playing. And so, like right now he's the star of the team, but I think we're starting to unlock little nuggets under his tutelage.
No, he came in with a reputation, like yo, like you better fucking listen to him if you want to win. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some coaches have that. Like you can't be a coach. Like it's kind of like that's what you're talking about. Like Nash. Nash is coming in, never coached before. It's like how is he gonna win the room? Like you know what I'm saying?
Roll over.
And that's what
That's what
I
I'm saying. You hope.
and that's what I keep on telling you.
They
that,
keep saying hopefully he'd be like Kerr.
and that's why I keep on telling you that no.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
this-
Yo, nobody thought
If
Kerr.
he doesn't get rolled
No,
over,
after
it's
Mark
because of
Jackson.
D'Antoni.
After Mark, no, fuck this. After Mark Jackson, right?
He's gonna be more like Mark
they
Jackson.
let Jackson go and brought Steve Kerr in. And Jackson's like, yo, that's my fucking team. Steve Kerr comes in and wins, and he's like, yes, 4 motherfucking rings. And Jackson's like, and you know, and not only that, yo, what's even more fucked up? He had to announce the games. He had to fucking announce the games, right? That's even fucking worse.
Yo.
Okay, can I get some for that?
Yo.
Can I get some for that? Are you fucking kidding me? I made this fucking but yes, man. Fuck. Are you kidding me? I made the team and I gotta fucking announce them winning. I have to fucking give them the motherfucking trophy. I gotta hand them the fucking trophy. I gotta hand it to them.
And he threw
Not once, twice. That's why after the second year he was like, "Fuck this shit. I ain't announced. I'm going to fucking somewhere else."
They had Reggie Miller doing those.
Yeah,
games.
they have Reggie. Yeah, nigga. Let's switch.
Had me watching the games with the volume on.
Listen. You know what I'm saying? Yo, can you please take my shift? I don't want. I'll switch with you. Take my shift, dog. I don't want to take my shift. Can you take my shift? All right. All right.
Holy shit!
Can we not? Can we not, please? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
And
Shit, what? Damn it.
this is why
Where did-
I got you. And this is
Fuck.
so.
You know what? I'm gonna go get another motherfucking
Wait,
beer.
sit down for a
Can I get
second.
another beer?
We'll work on it.
Fuck.
This is
Please
why.
go get another
Damn
beer
it.
so I can recover. God damn.
This
Shit.
is why I told you. This is why I told you a couple weeks ago that it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for Nash in Brooklyn because
That's what I'm saying.
His-
In New York?
his 2 All-Stars, right? His 2 All-Star and like
They don't need
MVP,
to acknowledge him as
They-
the head coach.
his 2 MVPs that he has doesn't mean shit to 2 guys that's won
No.
championships.
They're like, we're talking. Like D. Yo,
And
it's
especially
3 I'm
they
talking.
don't-
It's like us 3, right? Like I'm K. You know, I'm the older dude, so I gotta be the homeboy with the dreads.
You mean is Steve Nash that?
But we like,
No.
Oh.
fuck that.
I'm talking about players, right?
Okay.
All right, you KD, you Irving, right?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be more of a Kyrie Irving than Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
That's for
yeah.
damn sure.
Yeah, and I'm fucking
Steve Nash.
Jordan. Hell no.
Are you more flat
I'm
Earth
DeAndre
than me?
Jordan.
You
Huh?
believe that? You're more flat Earth than me?
Oh, goddamn no. I am not more flat earth than you.
Okay,
I take
listen.
that back. I'm KD.
No.
I'm KD.
I would more likely say, you know what? Maybe the
Earth
Earth
is
is flat. Just to
That is
piss
You know what?
somebody
Alright, so you KD.
I'm the nigga be
just
like,
to piss somebody the fuck off.
I'm the nigga like, are you sure? Because if you sure, I'ma ride with you, but I want to make sure you sure. If you sure, I got your back. And then afterward, we gonna talk.
And I'm DeAndre Jordan
But
talking
if
to you
say
like,
you
yo,
sure,
what's
I'm
wrong
like,
with your boy?
Fuck it.
And I'm DeAndre Jordan. Like, hey, what's wrong with your boys? Huh?
I'm like, nigga,
All right.
I'm smoking
So
right
I'm
now.
Jordan,
you gotta
right?
talk to that nigga
So
yourself.
So look, this is us three, right?
Because I think
Steve
I'll
Nash, the
like,
coach.
Yo, fuck the media, yo.
Steve Nash, the coach,
This
right?
is a move, baby.
It's us three. Jordan, KD, Irvin. Talking about, yo, how we doing this? You know what I'm saying? Because they got together. Was like, let's go to Brooklyn.
Well, for
You know what
one,
I'm saying? It
they
wasn't like
they
it wasn't
automatically
like
don't respect Steve Nash. They don't. Because
They
that
don't.
that
We gotta
podcast
wait. We
for
gotta
Kyrie
wait.
Irving to say what he said, he don't say that if he knows that KD respects Steve Nash.
He don't say that shit.
He doesn't say if he knows that KD
What'd he
respects
say?
Steve Nash, he
What'd he
doesn't
say?
say that.
What'd he say?
He's not our coach. We don't have a coach. Anybody can coach this team. I can be a coach one day. The assistant coach could be a coach. And this is before they had D'Antoni. The assistant coach could be a coach one day. KD could be a coach one day. D could be a coach one day.
Okay,
Dinwiddie could be a coach one day. That's what I tried to tell you a couple weeks ago, that you try to say that they're going to fall in line and just listen to Nash because he's a two-time MVP. He's a two-time MVP, and you're talking about two people that looked up to Kobe. And looked up to Kobe and Shaq, and they know that his MVPs are fugazi. They know that.
Exactly.
They're
already into this shit as your
just,
MVPs, one should have went to Shaq, one should have went to Kobe.
And that's on a personal level.
Come on,
That's on a personal level.
Come on,
they feel like
man.
his two MVPs are fugazi. On a professional level, those are only MVPs compared to championships. This is why Mark Jackson ultimately, we love Mark. We love Mark. To double back to your Mark shit. Why Mark Jackson? Why he always took him to?
I wish he went to Brooklyn.
Why he always took him to?
I was hoping and praying he went to Brooklyn.
Why Mark Jackson always took him so far, and he could never come down because while they're listening to him, maybe they're tuning him out a little bit because they're like, he never won. So maybe 10% of them is not buying in. But when they got Steve Nash, a guy that had 4 rings, that 10% that wasn't buying in, it bought in 30%. So now they're giving 120%, and they get rings on top of rings on top of bling.
You know, it's
free smoke.
so
Free smoke. On
So
the
Kevin Knox looked. Listen, we got 3 minutes. Kevin Knox looked impressive. He looked like he's no longer hesitating. Let's move on. You said you wanted to talk about your Nets. Your Nets are actually going to be playing Golden State Warriors tomorrow for the season opener. That's how we're going to start the season off.
Friday, I mean.
Tomorrow?
Friday.
No, tomorrow opens.
So the
I think it's
That's not tomorrow. Who's
No,
Warriors,
Wizards.
Nets.
I think
That's
Wizards.
tomorrow.
No.
You said Milwaukee.
No, I said Golden State Brooklyn. We'll open the season.
No.
The season open. I said Milwaukee.
That's
Milwaukee?
Christmas. That's Christmas
I
Day.
ain't talking about Milwaukee. I ain't say shit about Milwaukee.
I've been drinking.
Yeah, you did right here. Milwaukee right
I got
here.
Milwaukee written down, but he got a green cup. I ain't say shit about Milwaukee.
No, yes you did. No,
No,
before you did. Yes.
no.
You went through the lineup.
I
When we
didn't-
were talking
You
about
wasted time.
football.
You wasted time talking about.
You were talking about football
You wasted
on
time.
Christmas Day.
You both are fucked up.
And you were like, I'll be watching Milwaukee. I'm definitely watching Brooklyn.
You both are fucked up. I never said shit about Milwaukee.
Yes,
I
you
said
did.
Golden State, Brooklyn.
Rewind.
Okay, so we have this. Okay, you're wasting time.
Anyways,
We have Golden.
I-
You have your team. Come trying to talk about your motherfucking team. He's talking about I called them Milwaukee. Like you know,
Goddamn.
fuck them.
Goddamn.
We got Clippers and Lakers going on after that. And that's gonna start off the goddamn season. And then after that, we got the Christmas games. Now the special thing about this, folks, we're gonna be lucky enough. For the first time ever, the MyT Sports Podcast is going to have a
let's
Christmas
play.
podcast.
Boston Christmas
Wednesday.
Day.
Yes.
No, we have a podcast on Wednesday as well. I'm having a podcast on Friday.
Oh, bet.
I'm gonna have a Christmas podcast.
What time?
I believe it's gonna be
I'll be here for brunch.
Noonish.
I believe it's gonna be noonish.
I'll be here for brunch.
So, yeah, definitely tune in.
We having
Definitely
brunch Christmas Day.
I think that's the Pelicans game. Isn't
We're gonna have a
it?
full
Pelicans
house.
Heat game.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that
We're gonna have
game.
a full house.
Nobody cares about the first game. Of the Christmas
Tune in for Christmas. It's gonna be
game.
on.
No, I'm coming over. Fuck calling in. Cause I'm gonna be up in the area anyway. I gotta go see my fucking family.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Yeah, come
I'm gonna have
in
to tell.
here.
I'm gonna tell my wife. Yeah, we're going to.
No. Wifey's not
and-
having it.
and-
You gonna have to call
And
in.
you got to call in.
You gonna have to call in. Wifey is not having it.
You gonna have to call in.
Wifey is
I'm gonna have to. No,
not-
come have
Yo,
everybody.
he got six-
I need
he
everybody
got
to
6
come.
negative
I got Darnell-
tests.
I got Darnell coming over.
He
Yeah,
got
man.
6 negative tests. Trust me, he's good.
Yo,
he
for
good
real.
now.
Shit.
He good.
No, yeah, because I got Darnell, his wife, and his baby coming over.
Man, listen, we gonna have
I'm
full
gonna have to
house.
I'm gonna have to be calling.
Nah.
You
He
sure?
come through. Yeah, he come through, man.
Come on,
He
man.
family,
Don't do
Your,
man.
your
Don't do
wife,
family
your
like
wife,
that.
Darnell's
I was
wife.
kidding.
is
It was
scared.
joking, man. I was joking.
Okay.
Hey, come
Okay,
on,
then come through. Listen, man, I'm trying to
He
make
got 6 negative tests.
I got 2 of them shits right now.
Alright, take one more before you come, though.
Alright, some more. I need 3 before I go back to work.
Listen, man.
Fuck!
My home.
My fucking job's a bitch. I need 3 of them shits before I can go back in the fucking office.
you gotta take the next one.
Listen. Ultimately.
Oh no, I
Oh,
gotta take
listen,
it
time
tomorrow.
out. Let me let you know.
Oh, that's perfect.
Time out. Time out.
I hate you.
More than anything else. My mom realized that Darnell started taking the baby out. So she's making breakfast for him. If he feels if he or his wife feels any type of way about the baby being around KJ, I'm gonna have to ask you to call in.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
I'm
listen,
thinking about them and their baby more.
No.
I'm talking like this,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
real talk. If that's the scenario,
Yeah,
then
that's
then
all.
it
That's
be
because
what it is.
I'm
You just want to
just-
get it out. I feel it.
That's
I
only
feel
kind of
it.
people. That's only people work because I know their baby got complications and they're
Right.
worried, and I don't want to
Be like,
yeah.
no.
We
Yeah.
don't
I'll be like, I'll be like,
And my mom wants to see the baby.
KJ, KJ, we good. Because I'll be like,
I mean, I can say
he was around the baby already.
I can say number one, babies they good. Like that's the one thing we be worried about when they come to shit like that.
You
Like,
still
they
don't
act
want to
like
play that.
No.
And the baby got complications already.
Yeah, she has sickle cell.
You still
Didn't even get that part on the air, but it got on YouTube. So we're not on Podbean. This is literally like bonus on top of bonus because this only can be found on YouTube now.
Ooh, this Christmas week, boy, gonna be.
And 7 more minutes.
Popping
Oh,
in
shit,
here.
7 more minutes live on the air, live on the podcast, live on the website.
Oh, nice. 7 minutes.
All right, so let me
So I
just
got
run this.
7
Let
minutes
me
to
just
go
run this
shopping.
down real quick. So we have New Orleans Pelicans at Miami starting off the noon game. We have Golden State Warriors. And
Oh,
Milwaukee
Ball's
Bucks.
looking okay.
That's gonna be interesting.
Ball's looking okay.
But it's funny that they fired his brother already.
They find his brother.
Leangelo. Yo,
They already cut that nigga.
What happened?
He had to be asked.
Like more than ass.
Yo.
He had to be asked.
Like he was hot booty.
Yo.
Already cut him. I said,
But everybody
damn.
knew he was.
He just
That's
got
like
in.
Blake Griffin's brother. Like, he
And
was
just
nice in
got out.
college. That's what fucked him up.
They were like,
that college
What was
shit
Blake Griffin's
fucked
brother's
him up.
name? Taylor Griffin, I think.
Peter or some shit. I
Peter
think it was like Peter.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck anyway? Oh my god.
So all these games are gonna be. I'm a little bit interested. I want to see how Zion Williamson looks on this stage. We're gonna have the ball boy and Zion
Because
Williamson
it's
taking
gonna
on
be
Jimmy Butler in Miami.
extended time for him.
Yeah. And there's no restrictions on Zion Williamson anymore. So we got
There shouldn't be.
Yeah, so we got to see him try to ball out. We have Golden State Warrior coming back without Klay Thompson going against the Milwaukee
I
Bucks.
like Warriors that game just for start of the season. I like.
Actually, I like Milwaukee. They got the Drew boy. They got the Holiday. I'm not the Drew boy. The Holiday.
All I know is at some
Holiday?
point.
The Holidays. You don't see.
All I know is
Don't brush off the Holidays.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Because all I'm saying is at one point, Giannis gonna have to go
Bay
to
Area
the line in
legends.
the fourth quarter and knock down some free throws. So
Mm.
you already know how that goes.
True. They
All I know is the most important player on Golden State versus the most important player on Milwaukee. Most important player on Golden State can go to the free throws and knock down 2 in his goddamn sleep.
I don't know if their rookie is cleared to play yet, or if Draymond Green is cleared to play yet. Because the last thing I heard about them, they both had COVID.
Oh God, this fucking COVID shit.
You still want to stick with Golden State? Fuck! The third game of the evening is going to be the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Boston Celtics. Again, that's always a good game because Brooklyn is Brooklyn and Boston is a team.
It would be
And
more
they-
amazing if the fans. That's one game where I wish fans could be there. Because I really want to see what those Boston fans would do. I mean, I know what they would do. Boo!
We'll see how they would handle it.
Boo! I want to see how Kyrie would handle it.
Cause I don't think Kyrie or Kevin Durant.
Because Kyrie's too fucking
has-
sensitive.
I don't think Kyrie or Kevin Durant has ever handled true fan hatred yet.
At all.
Kyrie
No.
and Kevin. I don't think they've true. When they
Kevin
go into
has.
another
Cupcake?
state. When they go into another state,
Don't do that. Don't do that. He
he-
had Steph Curry, Klay Thompson out there to bail him
He never
out.
got booed like that. No, like, he got booed like maybe like what? For like the
When
first
he
2
went
games
to
in
the
Golden
first-
State, and then after that they were cheering every 3-pointer he took.
Yeah.
No. And next for the 4th game we got Dallas taking on the LA Lakers.
That's gonna be a good game.
If Porzingis plays, it's gonna be a good game.
He ain't playing. He's out.
It don't matter.
He's out.
And didn't Ben Simmons have a similar injury and he's already back?
I don't know.
One of the reasons I'm glad the New York Knicks got rid of him. But and the last game to
I
close
heard,
out the
I
night,
heard
we
Harden's
have,
going to the Knicks.
we're gonna talk.
I heard James going to the Knicks.
We're gonna talk.
Jimmy.
Porzingis a little sore.
Jimmy.
We're gonna talk about that on Wednesday. I wanted to talk about it all fucking day today, and I couldn't get a sidetrack about James Harden going to the motherfucking Knicks. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Harden, we don't want you.
I would have.
Speak for yourself.
I would have rather talk about this LA Clippers and Denver game and not
Fuck
give away
the
anything
Clippers.
that I'm gonna talk about on Wednesday when we talk about.
Listen.
I'm gonna open
By
up.
the way,
I'm gonna open up with James
Christmas-
Harden going to fucking thing.
Christmas
Watch.
Day.
Now, you ain't got to
Christmas
derail
Day
me
is
from
we're
talking
gonna have a
basketball.
4-hour show. Christmas Day is gonna be redunculous. We're gonna start
It's gonna be an interesting.
and
show.
we gonna have people
Where am I having
in
Christmas
and out,
at?
in and out, in and out, and we're gonna be talking sports. We're gonna be watching
That
sports.
Ah,
We're gonna be watching football, basketball. We're gonna be doing it. Christmas Day.
Like it's for
Tune
breakfast,
in. It's
yeah,
gonna be
breakfast,
redunculous.
Yeah, okay. I gotta go pick up a couple of cans. So the last game of the evening wraps up with the LA Clippers with taking on the Denver Nuggets for the Christmas games. What we end up doing, we'll do our Christmas game picks on Wednesday. What we'll also do, we'll also end up trying out our ranking system that we want to try for the football season. I want to start trying. I'm bringing that into existence during basketball season and start playing around with that. So
in
we're gonna.
terms of picking.
So we're gonna pick.
three-
We're gonna pick only 3 games out of these 5 games. So start thinking about that. 3 games out of these 5 games. is
No,
going on.
stupid. It's 5 NBA games. Pick them all. What type of shit is that?
No, 'cause we don't need to pick all the games.
What?
To give you a score to 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we
Yeah.
That's silly.
we gonna be
No,
picking
that's
basketball
silly.
games?
What? I would understand that
happened?
if it was 10 NBA games we had to pick from. This is 5. Come on, man.
So you want to do a Christmas bonus?
It's 5.
So 5, 4,
games.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's
Okay.
5 NBA
There'll be a
games we have to
Christmas
pick from.
bonus. The next time we
Come
do a
on, man.
bonus, you know what? That works. Next time we do a bonus will be Martin Luther King Day,
There you go.
and then we'll work this out because
Like, come on, man. Like, no. Literally, I can guarantee you most people are not even going to watch NBA basketball tomorrow.
I'll be watching NBA basketball tomorrow.
As I said, most.
Why would they be? It's the opener tomorrow.
I said most.
No.
Okay.
Mostly everybody.
So-
Most.
Mostly everybody.
So the game that ends
Most.
off the game that ends off Christmas Day is going to be the LA Clippers taking
People
on
are
Denver.
not watching until Friday.
So the game that ends off.
I, on the other hand, will be
I'm-
watching
okay,
tomorrow.
I get it. I'm trying to end the show. But the game that ends the thing is going to be the Clippers versus Denver.
Warriors, Nets.
We're gonna see Warriors Nets.
That's
Oh.
the game tomorrow.
game
Before
tomorrow.
then.
And that's what you say most people aren't going to watch.
No. I said people are not going to watch
Basketball
shit
tomorrow.
before Friday. The casual fan? Absolutely not. Absolutely
Season
not.
opener?
Absolutely not.
Sorry.
Casual fan? No.
I
Promise you that.
honest.
Feel free to pull up the numbers compared to that day,
In the world.
and then the next week will be.
Pod be live. Always knew I'd take the pod there. Just a lot later than a lot of listeners thought. Last of the real gathers.
21.
Maybe not the last.
Until next time.
Those who got good.
God bless.
skills. You improve MyT
So we're off
Podcast.
the camera. Oh, it's just audio. That's
Potting down now.
now it's just YouTube.
Last call for drinks. Bars closing. Sun's out. Heard the casino got a buffet breakfast. Don't want to go far. Wild night.
That's what's nice in Vegas.
Tired, B. Tired.
That buffet was.
MyT
fucking man, them dirty birds. I can't even be.
Those fucking
What do we say?
dirty birds.
Mixlr is down, Podbean is down. We gotta stop the next one on OBS.